Quick interruption because this fixes all content creator problems. If you're consistently adjusting your camera, losing framing when you move, or re-recording content because you drifted out of the shot, that is a waste of time and engagement. I started using the OBS Bot mini camera and it eliminated all of that. It uses AI auto tracking to follow you in real time, keeps you perfectly framed, and delivers clean, professional video without extra gear or full studio setup. Whether you're streaming, podcasting, or on client calls, this makes you look locked in and polished automatically. Stop fighting your camera and focus on your message. I dropped the affiliate link in the description. If you're serious about content, this is an easy upgrade. As you can see, I'm testing out the camera and everything, and it's working out pretty well. Hit the link, get yours.
Welcome to the table. Power, perspective, profit.
What up, what up, what up? Welcome to another show, one of the dopest shows on YouTube where we talk about everything under the sun as long as we get back to the money, real conversations and real solutions. I'm your host, Courtney, and I got my co-host with me, Macaroni Tony, and we got a special guest with us today. What's going on?
Hey
Bear
guys,
It All
today.
Podcast.
Yep, bear it all.
I like that name, man. I like that. I like that podcast name. It's pretty dope.
Thank you. We appreciate it.
For sure, for sure. I'm rocking with it. I'm rocking with it. Listen, y'all, we got some topics to cover today, but before we do, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe for the algorithm, and make sure you hit the bell notification. All right, so that way you won't miss any new live streams or you won't miss any of our video uploads. All right. So with that being said, I want to go ahead and get started with our topics for today. Now, this is gonna be a little quick little icebreaker, just to kind of get our blood flowing a little bit.
Skadoosh.
So we're gonna go ahead and get into it, and then we are going to give our thoughts and our opinions. So let's go ahead and rock out.
It came up in my feed. Why would you move into a man's house and start helping him pay bills he was already paying before you moved in? Well, and I was just like, perhaps my contribution to the household that I now live in would free up funds, or he might want to do a major renovation in the house that he's been saving and budgeting for, and he's able to reach that goal faster. He might want to start a business. He might want to save for something else. My contribution would be helpful. Unless I'm a stay-at-home mother, which is not my ministry, I am going to contribute something financially to the household. So what these particular women of this belief system went on to explain to me is that it is not my job or responsibility to help my man with household bills or to fulfill any of his financial goals. The average American income median, which is like the middle, because we know everybody's not making that, like median, who's in the middle, is $83,000. In the state of Georgia, a 3-bedroom, single-story house in a decent neighborhood that was 20 years old cost me over $300,000 to buy it. Factor 20% down payment on a $300,000 house, and you're looking at $60,000 down. That's not closing costs. That's another home buyers inspection. That is simply your down payment alone. That's if you don't have any specials, any incentives. If you're not a veteran, not a first-time home buyer, if you don't have a good relationship with a credit union, you are looking at $60,000. If you don't put $60,000 down, you then have private mortgage insurance that is tacked on to your monthly mortgage payment. We're just talking about mortgage here. Realistically, now you're at a $2,600 to $2,700 a month mortgage payment. If your property value goes up, which is a good thing, so will your property taxes. So will your mortgage. If your homeowner's insurance goes up, so does your mortgage payment. Being with a man you like, that you actually enjoy being around, and that you truly want to see win solves a lot of these debates. His decision-making, his consistency, his discipline. Obviously, those qualities can exist in the same man, but it's not going to make him any more or less valuable to me because he's paying all of the household bills or believes it is his sole responsibility to be a provider. Because it does not matter to me. I don't give a. A man tells me what I'm supposed to do because I'm a woman. That'll be the last time he ever has a conversation with me. So in applying the same logic, you to tell me what I'm supposed to do in my relationship with my money in my household. For me, whether he should or not doesn't matter because he doesn't have to. Whether he can or not doesn't matter because he doesn't have to. I don't give a. I'm looking at far more important things.
So with that and everything that she said, along with what's going on in the economy, relationships, and dating, do you think women should start contributing to the household, and should they start expecting men to pay for everything in the household. And whoever want to take it first can go ahead.
I'll take it. Or if the gentle lady wants to go, she can more than likely just go ahead and commence with the conversation.
Stupid.
Gentle lady.
A gentle lady. God.
Okay, I've never talk
See,
about me, right?
that's that southern stuff right there. We you ain't did nothing yet, so I'm gonna just call you a gentle lady for now.
It's that Southern hospitality. Okay, I can
Yep.
take it. I like it.
Man.
You know, the thing is, it really should be what works for each other. You know, I grew up. I was raised by my dad and my stepmom. My dad took care of all of those things, and that's just what worked. My stepmother didn't work, and she took care of us, and you know, she stayed home. She made sure he had everything he needed and we needed. So I saw that. I saw a woman cater to a man before. So quite naturally, I took on that same type of, you know, like that nurtured type of spirit where with my ex, even though I still worked and I contributed, I still was like that. I think that it just depends on what works for you. I was in a 12-year relationship and I was engaged and he paid the mortgage. And that's just what he made a lot more money than I did at the time. And that's just what our agreement was. He paid the mortgage and I paid the little bills, and I was perfectly fine with that. However, if he was in a situation where maybe he fell short, maybe an accident happened, he was out of work or wasn't able to provide that, then I should be stepping up and I should be taking care of whatever I need to take care of, because that's my household, you know? So I try not to get into that, you know, oh, you got to do 50-50 or it's 100, you know. I look at, we're all contributors. I'm looking for a man to lead, you know, provide, protect, right? So
let me ask you a quick question though. Do you think that men in general, if they have the means to, do you think they naturally would take on the bills? Naturally, your man.
I do believe that. Because I think that, I feel like I hate to say like a real man or a true man. I feel like a man who understands his role just in society, and you know, has that visual with his household, and has that woman who, you know, they have that family dynamic. I think naturally he would do that. Naturally, I feel like any man that I have seen, a solid man, I've seen that they always want to make sure that their woman is good. And I think we get a lot of like backlash. Well, you guys get a lot of backlash, I think, from women saying, you know, men ain't shit these days and they don't know how to do this. But I think that it's circumstantial. And I feel like there's a lot of reasons why, and we'll probably get into that later, but I just feel like it's circumstantial. It's environment, it's survival, it's, you know, certain traumas, it's women, you know, women wanting equal rights. I feel like it's all of that encompassed.
Okay.
Yeah, I agree. I think in today's society, there's so many people that was raised in broken homes. I say in particular, like women, they never seen how a house actually functions in a good way, right? One, they don't. You know what always perplexed me for real is all these women were their parents' CPA for some reason. Like they knew exactly what was going on before they was even born, right? They mom and dad got together and the dad was paying for everything right from the rip. Granddad paid for everything right on the rip. But they was broke college students. They was broke after high school and whatever, how they mom and dad met. They just got together and they did what they can do. And then they lifted as they climbed. That's majority of, especially in the Black community, that was majority of the story that was going on. But recently, with all the revisionist history and like the movie Color Purple and all that type of shit, right? It's like you have these women that are changing. They wasn't even around back then, and they're saying what's supposed to be. And then they don't know shit about economics, just like she literally broke it down. So when I hear stuff like that, well, a man's supposed to pay for everything, this, that, and the third, blah, 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 and her friends are telling her, no, he needs to do this and this, that, and the third. Those are literally the situation where single women are keeping other women single because they don't even know how to function in relationships in the first place from a multitude of aspects, especially in a financial way. First of all, you ain't supposed to be moving in with somebody until you get married in the first place. That alleviate a lot of stuff because you don't know who you're moving in with. So that's the reason why a lot of these women be having bad stories, because they just like the dude and be getting dick down and shit, and they just fall in love that way. And then when the representative is like gone and the real person is there, that's when the shit hit the fan. But yeah, like she said, somebody lying. All these women online talking about they make X amount and they can do everything by themselves, and at the same time, a man's supposed, like, the average. She broke down with the average income. So in this economy, it is going to take multiple incomes. And especially in this economy, it takes both sometimes to have two incomes. So you actually need about four. Like the woman and the man both got side gigs or got a business and or a 9 to 5 to keep things going. You know,
And can I
especially
just
in
say,
certain
like,
areas.
oh, I'm sorry. I
Oh,
was
go
just gonna
ahead.
say, can I just say, like, I'm in New Jersey, so in New Jersey, it's high, and the average person, like, if you have you're a single person, you really should be making like 90,000 in order to be able to survive. You get a 2-bedroom apartment, and you're looking at, $1,800. Say you have children, you need a 3-bedroom place, you're looking at like $2,500, and that's just to rent, right? These houses are going for, 400 something $1,000. It's like, how is a person going to afford that? So yeah, for a woman to sit around and think that, well, no matter what, like, he's supposed to pay all the bills, I think that is asinine. I think you made a comment, like, how can we build up to get to a better place, so this way now we don't have to work as hard, So I like what she said. I think it just works with, what works for you and your household.
And one final thing, men have not been pushing this 50-50 narrative. We never said a woman need to pay 50-50. When the conversation actually first started with this, it was just contributing to household bills. It wasn't we want you to do 50-50. What happened is in this space, women internalized it as 50-50. And then that's how the term got coined. Most men are not saying pay half. Most men are not coming in here saying, hey, I want, when I get a woman, I want her to pay 50%. No, it's like y'all are saying that y'all got money. Y'all said y'all educated, this, that, and third, and blah, blah, blah. Why would I be sitting here? And then majority of the time, the house and everything that you say that you want, that's shit that you want. Right? So now I gotta go work and get 2-3 side gigs in order to pay for a lifestyle that you want, whereas you educated making $80,000-$90,000 and you just sitting there and you just balling out of control, but you still expect me to not only pay all the bills and also go on trips, which is higher. The cost of trips and shit is getting higher. Bills are getting higher. You want to go on date night all the time. That, like, I can tell y'all here in Atlanta, as soon as you hit the dough, you estimated spending $200-$300 by yourself. So I think that's the issue, because there's more and more women in the workplace these days, which is influencing the economy. So that's the reason why shit costs. The stuff is the cost of living is getting higher, because all these different entities and companies are in their head saying it's two people paying this stuff, which is actually what's going on regardless, no matter how people want to put it.
Go ahead, Marcus.
Yeah. I don't. One thing I would definitely say, if you are going to, cohabitate, definitely do not move into a chick's house. like if you're gonna move in, no, I'll say don't even do that, because it don't matter if you pay all the bills, you pay half or whatever. That shit is not gonna be long term. Like it is just one. It's just I don't know if it's just I don't know, but that shit never fucking works. So make sure you got your own crib. If you're gonna go in half or together, at least do that or have your own. But besides, as far as you both contributing, I think that's 100% what it should be. I mean, even if I was making like 150 and just say my girl was making 100, I mean, we still gonna both contribute to what we're living, like what we're doing. It doesn't make any sense for me to pay 100% of everything, and for you to have no liability with anything. Only one thing I have realized: if a girl has skin in the game, she's usually will stick around a little bit longer. That shit will work out most of the time. So I would say for me, it wouldn't work out for the person I'm with to not contribute anything.
So you would guess, so they gotta put up there. Does it need to be 50%, or how much of a percent would you say this?
I mean, see that part
it doesn't even matter.
That part I don't know. You just gotta. It depends on you gotta work it out to where I would say where you both are able to have equally your reserves or what you have after all the bills are paid. So, you know, if someone's making more, they pay more of the mortgage or whatever. But when you're done with everything, you both equally have what your free money is. However that works out.
The crazy
I would say, no, go ahead.
I would say the crazy thing about it is the math don't math. It's like you as a man, because you're a man, you pay all the bills. So you paying all that. It'll take him longer to build up to like whatever 401k or savings to when you getting old and you can't do shit no more. Now you ain't got no money because you was paying all of it by yourself. And in today's economy, it's going to get worse. But if both of y'all come together and both of y'all have a system in place that both of y'all got disposable income and you can allocate money in certain places, so you can have that nesting egg, and you don't have to be financially stressed, which is one of the main points of divorce because of financial stress, and you got a nest egg, you get to where you want to be in your financial goals faster. And that's even data and statistics that show people that's married in general usually have more wealth. They accumulate more wealth.
But what I will say, if the lady makes more than the man does, I think in that situation, I think that most situations they should go 50-50. I think because even if she's making a ton more than he is, he's still willing to take that hit because he wants to contribute. He'll pay more. That's not a big deal. But if she's making less, it shouldn't be 50-50. It should be where you both are contributing and whatever works out the best. But I really don't think that one person should have more extra money to spend versus the other person. You're both doing the same thing. You're both trying to get the same place. I don't think that's right.
But if you think about it, 50-50 don't even exist. If you actually break down bills and everything, it really, really don't exist. There's no way it can exist unless y'all using one card and both of y'all putting y'all all the money on one account, and y'all saying this is both my money is your money is my money, and we putting it into this card and we just paying all the bills off this. Even then, it's still not 50-50 because one person is going to be making more than the other. So one person is allocating more funds to it than the other. So it will never be 50-50. That's the reason why I like where what you said. What's your name? What's the
Jay?
Jay? Just say Jay?
Yeah, Jay.
Yeah, Jay. I like what she said. Hey, y'all sit down. Well, people don't have financial literacy, so they're not going to sit down and break down finance and see all right, this all your debt, this all how the bills, this how much your car note, this how much my car note, this is how much these are whatever loan I got. We're gonna sit down and we're gonna come up with a plan so we can knock this out, so we can have this structure, this financial structure. Most people not doing that. They just having what's been told by social media and society. A man's supposed to pay all this, and that's it.
Well, I think when they go 50-50, that means it's like the bills that you both share together. Like, I mean, there's no reason for her to pay half of my car payment. Like, that doesn't make any sense. So for me, I think most people are, what?
That's part of the bills, though.
It's part of the bills, but it's the car that I chose to get. So, like, it's nothing you really had anything to do with it. It's not fair for you to pay for half of my car. I wouldn't think it would be fair. So, I mean, because I chose that car.
Right, but you also chose the house that you were saying. I just feel like you both need vehicles, right? So I think that when was it Mac or Tony? I don't know which one you go by.
You can just call me Mac.
Okay. I was gonna give you the nickname I gave you earlier, but you don't like that one.
Oh yeah, don't do that one. Don't do that one. Don't do that one.
No, so it's just like if it's structure. So if we know, like, that all has to be accounted for. And I was even going to say this: say you're dating somebody or you're with somebody and they have maybe child support, and maybe they have, and they're going through I don't know, maybe they went through a divorce and they're going through the ringer, and they got to pay alimony, child support, whatever the case is, and now their funds are looking a lot lower, and it's tough for them to maybe pay the full mortgage. Like, you got to step up. Hey, listen, this is just a time frame. How are we going to get out of this? Let's figure out what we got to do to get out of this. But you got to account for both of your car notes, your insurance and all that. That's part of it. That's part of our household bills.
Maybe, you know what? I'm probably speaking from a person who's not married, so that might be what it is. So,
you can't be buying a Ferrari though, and
So yeah, are you gonna pay for half of the motorcycle too? So shit, let's do it. I'm cool.
But
with
I'm just saying, if you're making a decision after we're together, right? Then that's something that we should both talk about. If you should. I'm not saying you got to get my permission, obviously, right? You're a man. I'm expecting you to make the best decision, but that's something I would think, like, hey, babe, I was thinking about getting a motorcycle. I think we got some money freed up. Great. Hey, I'm rocking out with you. Be safe. Put that helmet on.
Yeah.
No bike trips.
Yeah. I guess I haven't been to that far into it yet. So yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, it's just when you're married, you got goals.
Hold on, man. Let Carmaya get in here real quick. What up, Carmaya?
Hi.
Hey, what's up, everybody?
What's good? So just to catch you up really quick. So yeah, we just got done watching this video, and so basically the premise of it is, should a woman contribute to the household, considering with everything that's going on today in the world, the economy, inflation and everything, should a woman still contribute to the household, and what does that look like? What does that mean?
I'm sorry.
No, you good.
Background. So the question is, do I feel like women should contribute to the household with, like, you mean like with bills and everything?
Yeah, whatever that looks like. Should a woman contribute, or what are your thoughts about women contributing at all? Or do you think that men should take on 100% of the load? Like, what are your thoughts on it?
Hey, yo.
I believe that people should do whatever feels most comfortable for them. So if you're with somebody that is comfortable or wants the woman to stay home, then the woman should stay home. But if the man is like, hey, I need, I would like for you to work, it's optional, I feel like the woman should definitely go and, work, bring in money, combine it with the man's, not let it just be her money. I believe that whatever money the woman brings in should automatically be put together with the man. So, and that's, how do I say that? Okay, so that's the only way I would think that the woman should go work. If she's not trying to go work and bring nothing to the table and combine it with the man's, then hell no, they need to stay home.
So the woman should stay home?
I'm saying if the woman wants to go and get a job, but that money is just going to be for her and she's not going to contribute, she might as well just stay home.
Yeah, well, shit, if she ain't really contribute, she probably ain't gonna do much at home either.
She finna ball out.
Well, why is she even in a relationship?
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of women that are like that, where if they go work, they money, and understandably so. But I feel like if it's gonna be all of that, you might as well stay home.
Yeah, that would not fly with me. I just couldn't handle that.
Would you guys be a stay-at-home dad if your wife was making more money? Like, say, she went to school all these years, she finally got her, she's a nurse practitioner now she's making really good money, and you have kids, maybe twins, I don't know, and you got to put them in daycare.
They're going daycare. For my sanity, I would have to work. I could not stay at home. That just wouldn't work.
I don't know. I have to look at it. I recently thought about that. I used to be against it. I don't position myself that I'm not going to be like that. But if I was in a different reality, if it's taking a
different
toll financially, and she's making like 200,000 or something like that, and I'm making 50,000. I don't know, whatever. She don't care. It's something it's probably like the average. Let's just say 50. And if we calculate how much daycare costs during a year, and it's best for me to stay home and take care of the kids financially for a little bit until they actually go to school, and then I can go do whatever I got to do.
Ain't no daycare costs more than 50,000, so I'm working just for the daycare.
Atlanta's going crazy.
We'll find somebody.
For 5 years.
No, bro. If you
100%.
if you don't live, if your family don't live in the same town, like you saying you're gonna find somebody random to take care of your kids,
they'll be fine. They've been going on for decades. No, more than decades. Shit, one time. since the beginning of Earth, people been dropping.
But they've been doing that. But bro, the difference, the difference is back in the day, people was not like moving out their city and everything. Their family was there to take care of the kids. The mom was right there. A lot of people are moving away from their homes.
Only I'm saying is I know I would be depressed, and I don't think it'd be worth anything for me to be fucking depressed. So I just know that would not work for me. So I would do whatever it takes. Whatever, and it doesn't have to be necessarily. She gonna still keep her job to make more money than me. But if the toss up is, it just makes more sense because what you're making, we pay in daycare. I'm just working for daycare then. Shit, I mean that's what it is.
Are we still considering, based off of your question, Jay? Are we still in modern day?
Yeah, I would say yeah.
Yeah, I'm creating content. I'm making money through content, just like the stay-at-home mamas do. I'm going crazy.
Them kids gonna be in the background making all that noise.
I ain't tripping. We'll
have one in each arm with a bottle.
We'll make it work. I'll be the stay-at-home dad making content, making bread. I ain't tripping.
Yeah, but that's what I was going to stay at home, but you doing something in the confines of like you can be home and still make money some type of way.
Yeah, I'm still gonna be trying to make money some way. I can't do that. I can't do that.
I can't be at the house, no job, and just take care of the kids. I can't do that.
I can't do that.
Like no job, you just take care of the kids, and you going out with your homeboys, and you got to ask your wife for money.
Oh boy! Well, she gave you a debit card, so
hey, you know how women work. You know that shit when you
look, this is the difference when it comes to men and women, not in like a sexist way or nothing like that. But I know that's not my money.
But she knows that's her money, and you ain't gonna be spending it like that,
right? So now I gotta be on my you spent $150 on pictures of beers. So we were just hanging with the fellas. We just
call them right now. Tell them give you half of that money.
You need to tell your friends if they broke, just say that, and you ain't covering all the. See, now it's like now I'm on the confines of her. She telling me how I can spend our money, but until I do too much, it's over.
I feel like women will be the ones to point that out. I don't think men usually do that.
No, men ain't gonna do it. They gonna be like, damn,
she spent $200.
She spent $200 doing bad bitch high fives all night.
Bad bitch high fives.
But the dude, hey, look, the dude he spent $150 on 2 video games. It's a wrap.
Oh yeah, you playing the game. It's game over. You playing the
game.
Look,
you done wash the clothes. You done made sure dinner. You can cook it, or you could have got it. She came home from a hard day of work, and she lay down, and she hear that. Boy, she going off. You played a video game while I've been working all day. You just gonna sit down.
Don't tell me this is a personal story.
Oh no. This ain't no personal story. Trust me, this is not personal. I'm just going based off. I know how
somebody.
women is when it comes to that game. You could be making $200,000 and she making $19,000. You come from home a hard day of work with a beer, and she sleep and she hear beep. Why you on the game?
Yeah.
What is it about that beat that drives women crazy? I don't understand.
Because they know you finna have fun. That's the alarm of fun. That's what it is. It's the alarm of fun, bro. That's what it is.
I never dealt with somebody that's a gamer.
I don't know y'all. I don't know y'all personally. I'm pretty sure based off how y'all represent yourself, y'all be cool with y'all dude playing the game. But that is not most people dudes' experience. She wants to cuddle. Come to the bed. Well, I ain't sleeping. Come anyway.
I used to be like that. I used to when I was young, only because I was around females that were like, he played a game, like, you know, so it was more like peer pressure. So I would just be like, man, get off the game. But my husband now, he's a gamer, so I'm watching anime, I'm watching the games with him, I'm watching WWE, I'm watching all kinds of stuff. So
this shit is fun.
Yeah,
Appetizers, drinks. Here you go while you playing the game.
And then look, check it. Oh, y'all said something. Y'all in trouble. Did you say you was gonna cook for him while he played the game?
Oh yeah.
Wow. That's
Finger
crazy.
foods and everything. Oh yeah.
Oh my god, I didn't know we was gonna have pygmishas on here tonight.
Pygmishas. Hey, get some of that what's that, Tortino's pizza.
Ooh, they gonna fry y'all up when they see this one, boy.
Yes.
oh well.
You doing something nice
Think about
for a
some grilled
guy?
salmon, you know, some sauteed
What you
vegetables.
supposed to do? Like, I don't understand.
Hey, the crazy thing about it is, if he's a gamer, you know where he at.
That's the whole point.
You definitely ain't going nowhere.
If he playing the game, and he fed, and you bring him a beer, he ain't going nowhere.
And 9 times out of 10, he taking care of business anyway. So all business taken care of. Now he can kick his feet up.
No,
Just-
so it's twofold. Now I know I forgot about this aspect. It's twofold. What tends to happen is a lot of these women get with dudes that ain't doing shit and they playing the game.
Mhm.
That's the shit. So if they mind, because they don't play the game, if they find a guy that do like to play a game, they think that dude got the same proclivity as the ones that ain't doing shit.
Right. Now that's true. That's very
They
true.
think they got the characteristic. You a lazy dude because you like to play the game. You too young minded for that shit. I don't deal with young men. I like grown men that's doing shit. You need to go make some money. It be like, dog, it's 10 o'clock. Everybody sleep. Find a way, goddamn. Keep working.
Find a
but
great
Now look, do we tell them, hey, look, the men be complaining about cooking and cleaning and women, that's slave work. But they want you to work all day, no fun. Get off that game and go find out how to make some money.
Hey, but the
Everybody
mother dudes will do whatever you want them to do.
Them pookies.
Them pookies,
Them
they will do whatever you want them to do. Whatever. They'll make you feel on cloud 9. Hey,
don't be
take them
doing
in. That's why you take them in. They'll even babysit your kids while you going somewhere.
Hey, the Pookie, all you got to do is give him your car. Like, go run up to the store and get us something to eat. Yes, I guess I'll go heads and get on up out of here because I got to get on that couch at the ends of the nights because I ain't got nowhere to go.
What up, Raw? What up, Raw dog? Pause.
Whoa.
Y'all,
What do you mean by that?
What up, raw dog?
No, Courtney, dog, you need to chill out tonight, bro.
I think he tried to do that. That was for real.
That's two of them, bro. That's two of them. It ain't even been 20 minutes.
He caught it real quick.
My apologies, bro. My apologies.
Pause.
My bad. Bro, did you on mute, bro? Yeah, I think you should be good now. No, I can't hear you.
Oh, struggle streaming.
No, still can't hear you, bro.
Might need to come out and come back in.
Yeah, all right. You're gonna go out and come back. I got you, big dog.
Come on. It doesn't matter what you say.
I ain't say nothing because that could be with a girl, you know what I'm saying? So I ain't gonna say nothing. I only call out blatant pause moments because some people you'll say something just sexually and it sounds like you doing it with a girl. They be like, pause, man. I be like, no, you talking about a girl.
Y'all crazy.
Man. Nope, still can't hear you, bro.
Check your you probably need to check your settings on your computer.
Yeah, might not be connected to the mic. Yeah.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Oh, that's some boo.
Your mic was mute on the computer.
Yeah, I guess it has switched to a different mic or something.
Oh, okay.
But did you see were you able to see the video?
I seen the video. I'm just mad how easily you let the ladies distract y'all.
What you mean?
So you on the game, you up 40 points on 2K. She done waddle past you in some booty shorts to go cook. Now all of a sudden you distracted and you lose. Don't let that cooking fool y'all.
Hey, man,
You cannot be nowhere near the man cave when you in that game. You pay bills in this motherfucker.
This when GTA come out. It's done deal.
Listen, man.
Oh yeah. Y'all thought the vid tested relationships. It's over when GTA come out.
You said the vid tested relationships. It's over with when that come out. It's over. It's done. It's a done game when that.
It's gonna be some lonely women, boy.
But realistically though, if you get into some money and you can support, well, honestly, nah. When you start a relationship, it's 50-50 out the gate. Women gotta earn their keep. So as you prove that you worth being around here and stuff, then I'll start dialing you back. You ain't gotta pay as much. But coming out the gate, pay what you weigh. Because
first. So you're breadcrumbing first?
You're breadcrumbing.
I ain't breadcrumbing, but shit. I ain't finna come in here paying 100 and you just sitting around. If you wake up one day and want to leave, if you make it to a ring and you wake up one day and want to leave, you get half off rip. So pay half coming in. Buy your benefits.
But you talk about sitting around, like what if she's working too and you make more money?
I don't give a damn. You was gonna work with or without me.
That's true.
Hey, hold on. Do y'all believe in living together before marriage?
Nah.
You got to. What are you talking about?
No, you don't. You don't have to.
You don't have to, but shit. Yeah, I no way I could do that.
No, bro.
Why do you have to live together before marriage?
Because you don't have shit change.
Yeah, I'm kind of with you. Yeah, I'm kind of with Mark.
You don't know until years down the line.
Oh no, I mean you can find sometimes you find in 6 months. People you just can't live with them.
You know who you with after.
No, you don't. I mean,
hold on. Let me finish.
Hold on. So you like the big butt and the smile, but all of a sudden living together is where you draw the line?
It may not even be me. She might not like my ass. I don't know. It could be either one.
Y'all gotta wait. Let me tell you, y'all gotta wait after y'all get y'all first argument out the way. So then the honeymoon phase is done. And then when y'all get to that point, y'all over each other's house all the damn time. She's spending the night. She be staying there about 2-3 days out. You gather that information. She's not gonna change that much when you live together. The only thing that's gonna
cap.
Okay. All right.
I disagree.
I'm wrong.
Because
I've seen on both sides.
Guess what? You can go home. Try to live with someone you're mad with all night. I mean, come on, bro. Like
that's gonna be anybody. Anybody you get mad at,
so you too mad to go to bed
during that point in time.
It might not be me. I'm just saying.
Hold on, you too mad to go to bed?
I've been that mad before. It's hard for me to go to bed. Yeah.
Oh no,
shit! I'm going to sleep.
I get mad, bitch. Don't touch me. We can resume in the morning. Leave me the fuck alone.
I'm in the man room. I'm in the man room. Leave me alone.
No, I don't go to bed. I don't go to bed, man. No, ain't no way to the morning. No, I don't do that.
Get right behind and cuddle.
Yeah, I don't do no. Yeah, I don't do.
I don't know.
Somebody apologize for their eyes closed. Somebody apologize for their eyes closed. Ain't no sleep.
Sleep. That's that beautiful whore magic. Don't be backing them cheeks up on me when I'm mad. I don't want to touch you.
It always works.
No cuddles. Get away.
Yeah, I don't know what would be the I mean, I don't see like nothing but benefits versus what would make it bad not to live with someone before. Like, I mean, it only seems like more benefits.
I think sometimes I guess it depends on how long y'all been together when y'all move in. If y'all been for each other for like a year and a half, and y'all move in, that could be bad. But if y'all been together for a while and y'all been in your own kind of thing, maybe like 2 years, 3 years, maybe I can see y'all move in before because y'all already moving towards marriage. I'm pretty sure. But like if it's early on, then I can see hell no, don't move in together.
Oh no. I'm only saying when you thinking like, yo, well, shit, I want to go to the next step. But I gotta live with this person first. Not just, hey, we cool, come move in. No, not that. Hell no. I'm saying
I think y'all need to be together, take the next step, and be separate from each other, not living with each other for a certain amount of time before moving in.
Yeah. You live separate. So just say you dating someone for about 2-3 years, and you say, you know what, I might want to marry this person, but
2-3 years.
3 years, come on, I might waste of time.
Hey, that's why I think people get into it too quick. That's why you see all these divorces.
Shit.
Well, they get in for the wrong reason.
Man. Oh, it could be the wrong reason, wrong person, whatever. But you can figure that shit out too when you move in with someone.
Usually, I guess like around our age, we can gauge a little faster. When you're young, you're too distracted. So that's the reason why it take longer. But you know if you want to marry somebody on both sides, you want to marry somebody or not. I ain't gonna say really fast, but it don't take no 3 years to find out if you want to be with somebody.
I think on the man's side you can, but a lot of times you see the reasons women break up with dudes all the time. It is usually some shit you can get over.
Yes, because they see extra dick in their DMs. It ain't nothing fucking substantial.
Exactly. That's the reason. That's the reason I would say move in together first.
Ain't nothing that y'all say makes sense when y'all be leaving.
Do it.
It is not that. I think
y'all talking about, oh, he was abusive and ain't posted one black eye in 15 years. Miss me with that shit.
That sounds personal.
It could sound how I want to sound. The spirit of Ike over here.
I think men.
But I ain't gotta put my hands on nobody.
I think men know more when they want that they know early on that they want a woman, in that capacity as opposed to a woman. We're like, oh, I want to see how he handles this, things like that. Like, I think that we want to see like situations arise and how you handle it, as opposed to a man is like, all right, I can already visualize her in my kitchen or
men just want to see what that throat feel like first, and then they go from
Cap.
I think men already realize what's a deal breaker, and then they're willing to work.
You gonna get that automatically, bro. They ain't what you waiting on. You already know you gonna.
I don't agree with that one either, because
if she pulling up to your crib all the time, you gonna get that. So ain't waiting on it.
And if it's trash, sometimes I be the deciding factor. That's why they be mad that the hoes get love first.
I feel that.
Well, I do agree. Everything has to check out. Because if it don't, then it's like, oh, you're so great, but that's not.
Nah, you can get better on that, man. You can improve that. That ain't nothing. You can teach.
Like, damn, bro, you be living with the girl. You be like, damn, I ain't know she fart that much. Damn, like every day.
Then quit feeding her beans and eggs. Just change your diet. You can get rid of the farts.
Hey, it was funny at first because you like, damn, she comfortable. Okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? But then it's like, damn.
Yeah, bro, hey, as long as they don't stink, I don't care.
For farting, then that's
you ain't even eat today.
I think a girl would do that.
No, she got irritable bowel syndrome. That's what the hell that is. She need to change her diet.
Like, damn, you already know. Like, man, I'm finna watch TV real quick. She finna come. God damn.
Hey, as long as it don't smell. And that front end better have some queef relief too. Then
that's she got a bad diet. You definitely gonna smell something.
Man, I ain't never smelled a fart that smell good, so I don't know what y'all talking about.
Yeah, y'all tripping.
Hold on. I ain't never smelled no fart that smell good either. I don't know what kind of juices and berries she eating.
They all stink. Shit.
Oh, then that mean all of y'all on them nasty ass southern diets. Then, if y'all ain't never fucking heard an audible fart and never had it register on your nostrils.
Hold up, I did not smell one before. But all them bitches stink. You just wasn't close enough, my boy.
I don't know. I'm on a plant-based diet, so I don't really know any of that.
Oh, that's worse.
Yeah, when you eat a certain way,
don't put out like that, dog. Don't
like
do that.
death, dog.
Hey,
Lots of fruit.
All them plants and shit. Yeah, it's going on bad.
So y'all ain't
Better
never
than a
farted
dead
on mute
carcass.
before?
What's
never
that?
fart on what?
Y'all ain't never farted on mute?
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
What are we talking about?
Hey, I was just making a joke, but y'all really interested in some farts, bro.
Y'all tripping. I'm waiting.
I mean,
It's supposed to be the quick. It's supposed to be the quick
Yeah.
joke, and we just keep on going. They're like,
I told you y'all went down a rabbit hole.
we was on another podcast and somebody was talking about how they used to sniff seats when they was little. So
Let's
"Ooh, who did that?"
get
I
out
ain't
of this.
finna name drop.
Who said they used to sniff meat? Who said they used to do that?
Hey,
Sniff what?
Hey,
Pause.
Yo.
hey, I can even get it out. Who used to sniff that? Who used to sniff that?
Hey,
Who used to sniff seats?
it's in the back catalog somewhere on a different pod. I'll send you the link later.
That's egregious. Man, listen, let's go to this next topic, man.
All I'm gonna say is code name HR. If you remember whoever HR was from wherever it was, that was a conversation.
I can't wait till she get up from her seat.
No, that's wild.
Y'all still be doing that.
No,
I don't think they do that no more when they already talking about getting it from the source. They talking about eating it.
Yeah, they on a whole different
Let's
level.
move it.
Nowadays they want to taste the nut.
Bruh, listen, man, let's go to the next topic, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe to the algorithm. And make sure y'all hit the bell notification. Wow. All right, so look, let's get into this. Let's get into this Andrew Tate topic, man. So the brothers have been arrested yet again, and they have several charges on them. So we're gonna get into it, and then we're gonna give our thoughts and opinions. Now, this video is a little bit longer, so if you want me to pause it, ladies, that goes for you too. If you want me to pause it, you hear something, you just tell me to pause it, and I'll pause it. All right. So let's go ahead and get into it. No, sir. There we go.
See you. Thanks for being here with us today.
Let's go, Team Marlisa. You got this.
Okay, so let's talk about the situation with the Tate brothers, because these are influencers, and these are some allegations that are coming back from years ago, if I believe that's correct.
Very serious allegations, Marlisa. We watched them in that Miami event. They flew a private plane there, and they get shuttled over by SUVs, and the next thing you know, you see the United States Marshals Service surround and take them into custody. So it was quite shocking to see on it being played out on the social media networks.
Yeah. Okay. So in federal court this morning, what can we expect here? Because again, they're facing charges out of the UK of rape, trafficking for sexual exploitation, assault, and several offenses that are related to indecent images of a child. Again, these charges stem from 2010 through August of 2017. So what can we expect here?
Given the charges alleged, now it's purported these individuals did this, some serious charges. If they were held here in the U.S. under those charges, considerably, if they were found guilty, a lot of jail time. But here's the process. They're going to go before a federal magistrate. That magistrate is going to go over that indictment from the UK to make sure everything is buttoned up and their probable cause in that affidavit, Marlisa. And then what they're going to do is the judge will either A, find their probable cause and sign off on the extradition, or B, which it's highly unlikely, deny the probable cause. But a lot of people think just because the magistrate signs that probable cause in the extradition indictments and orders, it's a case closed, right? Under the circumstances, it's a U.S. Citizen. They were captured in the U.S., Marlisa. So what's going to happen is it's going to go to the Department of State, and Secretary of State Rubio's office is going to review it for the final review to shuttle them over to the UK.
So let me ask y'all a question before I play a little bit more of the video. Do y'all think they are actually guilty of what they're being charged?
Bro, at this point, bro, I really don't know, because it's like they've been trying to get them for a minute. They was in jail across seas. It's like at this point, I really don't know.
Did anybody see the interview with Andrew Tate and Jack Neal?
Jack Neal. No, I don't think I did.
That is, I thought it was a phenomenal interview. It's a 3 hour, little over 3 hours. But after watching that, I thought, you know, I believe that they were guilty. Like, how do you just get all this evidence and, you know, there's there's nothing that you've done wrong. However, after watching that and seeing the passion behind like him share his story and his side of it and pretty much how things started in the beginning, I tend to believe that, you know, I don't really, it he might not be guilty. I don't really know.
I don't think he is. It's for like sex trafficking, right?
Yeah, I wish that everybody, I should have sent it to you earlier, but I wish everybody could watch the interview. But it talks about the story from before, you know, when him starting the school, and he was already offered $50 million for somebody else to run the company, and they were going to get in touch with, like, you know, they said, well, we have amazing lawyers, we have an extensive, you know, firm, and it's like basically they're kind of threatening him to shut down the school that he had teaching education on, you know, just certain things, how to make money, financial literacy, and he declined. And it seemed like after that, I guess this young girl who, you know, everything started from, she was offered, she was paid $30,000, I think, like that. And then, you know, next thing you know, she decides to reach out to the brother, go visit them in Romania for 5 days. And then afterwards, then went to the US Embassy and said that he did such and such. And then I've seen, and I have a lot of affiliation with politics, just people that I know. And I see the dirty stuff that goes on. So it's not hard to believe.
Did he spoke a little bit about that too in Piers Morby's show as well. A little bit about what's going on and how dirty they actually are. So yeah.
All I'm gonna say is that man that was in that jail cell did not off himself. Until we get them files, I don't give a fuck about what the rest of these people got going on. I don't think he's guilty of anything, because all he was allegedly doing was running a webcam service. That's on consent. We grew up with chat call lines and shit back in the day. If you stayed up late enough, they had that hotline for somebody old nasty ass grandma to whisper in your ear. But because her voice sound nice, you can empty your box of Kleenex and Jergens to it. So I don't believe he did nothing wrong.
And his brother pretty much got duped, right? By the girl.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure he got duped pretty much.
But I mean, a lot of people that are synonymous with doing stuff like that, they move funny. You know what I mean? He ain't necessarily moved funny ever since any of this. Matter of fact, since he blew up on the internet, outside of him being a fighter and all this extra shit, you ain't never see him miss a step on anything that he speaks on. So, you know, like, we could all tell that Diddy was weird, and we know that he's sitting down because they trying to burn his files. It ain't because of anything else. They trying to get all the information that incriminates them in some shit and get rid of that. That's why he's sitting down right now.
They trying to. I got a conspiracy theory. I think they trying to get rid of him because at one point he was the most searched person in the world, like even more than Trump. Yeah. And him saying whatever he's saying, it started a little shift a little bit. So yeah, I think that's going against what was already planned of how society is now. And it was going against it, so they gotta do what they gotta do.
But I mean, Trump ain't no metric for no search engine. Everybody knew Trump since land before time.
I think you're missing it. I think at that point in time, people was searching Trump because he won the presidency. Everybody hated him. He couldn't sneeze without people searching and resharing and all that stuff. He was always being talked about in the news and all that stuff. Right? Well, everybody knew Trump then, but at that heightened moment, Trump was the number one search person around the whole world at that point. He came in and then he, on a day-to-day basis, was getting more visibility than even Trump. And Trump was the number one person searched in the entire world. Then Andrew Tate came in, and then now he's number one. So that's that. From that standpoint, that's a lot of, you got more. Basically, what you're saying, you have more coverage than the actual president of the United States.
Okay,
One
but
of the most
the
powerful
president
men
was also silenced.
But it doesn't matter if it was silence or not. I'm saying at that point in time, the power he had as far as how much visibility that he had.
Yeah, but you can't compare it if one is fighting on disability.
That wasn't at that point in time. Trump wasn't silenced.
They were in the process of.
But
Tate blew up during the vid.
Yeah, but he's a threat, and so that's how they're looking at it. He's a threat, you know. Like he's teaching people, he's trying to put people on game. He's making all this money. He had like, you know, at 50, he was charging for this school membership $50 a month, plus outside stuff he was doing, but $50 a month for like, I don't know, at some point 35,000 people. Like he was making millions. And so he's a threat. Like, I mean, he was the most searched person at I don't know if he still is now to this day.
I mean, he probably spiked now that he getting arrested. So
yeah,
and his demeanor, yeah.
I don't know, man. I mean, there's a lot of other people make shit more. I mean, a lot more money. But yeah, like it has to be a threat, and the only one I can see it'd be a threat to, not really a threat. You just wants to take him down because he's a real confident dude who's telling other dudes to be confident and not take shit. Would be like, I mean. I don't know. I would say some woman in a high spot wants to take him down. I mean, but who the fuck is that? So, I mean, I don't know. Like it just.
But if you look at from the perspective, if you was this, if a little girl, right? If a little girl that was influenced by society was to say, you ask them, how do they feel about themselves, right? Would she say I'm strong? Oh, clap for her. I'm smart, clap for her. This, that, and the third, clap for it. The whole society, they say she's a strong little kid. She's gonna be powerful, this, that, and the third. On the other hand, if a young boy say, what are some good qualities about you? Somebody asks that, then you'll have, he say, well, I'm strong. In current societal norm, he is being groomed to be a threat because now he feel like now he's strong. He feel like he's strong, and people ain't gonna take count of that because they gonna think he gonna grow up to be some kind of, you know, the rhetoric what a lot of people saying these days. So anything that the little kid is saying that's prominent to him or good for him is frowned upon in today's society. So if you put it all the way to that in that perspective, if on a day-to-day basis they having this agenda that anytime a man is saying something positive about men, and you got a whole bunch of women saying, like, no, y'all not this, X, Y, and Z, y'all ain't shit, this, that, and the third, that's going directly against of what Andrew Tate was doing at that point in time. He was saying, be confident, forget what everybody's saying, you do this, improve in this, that, and the don't take no shit. That's going against the societal norm as a whole. Currently, anyway, in Western civilization.
Yep.
So that's what I think. That's the reason why he'll be silenced, because that's going against whatever agenda is going on right now that people can blatantly see. You're not supposed to be trying to uplift men and make them masculine and all that stuff, because right now anything that you say, everything he said was stuff that women say that they would want. They would want a man to go get some money that's not broke, go work out, stop complaining, be a leader. That's what most women don't like. But because he is saying it, that was called toxic masculinity back in the day.
Toxic masculinity only come with titties.
Jesus.
So that's why I'm saying that's the reason why I think they're going to keep on going at him, just like any other guy that's trying to teach masculinity or whatever. Anytime a man starts talking about some stuff as a man supposed to be moving, they either getting canceled or their account getting banned or whatever. You literally see it on a day-to-day basis.
And said that they offered him like $50 million, and for him to, so basically he's suing the girl who went to the U.S. Embassy, how it all started. And so because he's suing her, they offered him like $50 million and he's declining it. So he's like, I could let it all go away, take the money, but then, basically I'm a sucker.
He wants to fight it.
Yeah. He said, I may die doing this, but.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did make that. He did say that. But it's also a price that comes with being at the top too.
Mm-hmm.
When
you can't do is fuck with you cannot fuck with. That's one fight I would not want to fuck with is like the government, Jesus, because they can just do whatever the fuck they want to do to you.
But that's what happens so much. Like all the innocent people that are actually incarcerated for life.
Yeah, like all the people who say they scared of other people. A judge is the fucking most one I'm scared of out of this whole goddamn earth.
Why are you scared though? You a man.
Okay, well they can just based on their feelings about me, I can go to prison for the rest of my life.
Okay, you got to die one day anyway. Stand for something. That's all the message is.
You stand for that. I'm not even getting their way. Cool, man. I'm smart enough not to get in their fucking way.
Marcus said, "Fuck all that."
Like his life better on the outside.
Bro, you black in America. You already in the way.
Bro. Yeah, no, I'm good. I'll do whatever the fuck you tell me to do.
I'm gonna say I like going. I like going to sleep. I'm gonna say I like going to sleep in my house, and I ain't got.
I ain't trying to sit next to Big Tone over there, man. No, I'm good.
Big Tone Big Tone lay a honey bun on your pillow.
Yeah, dog, I'm good.
Hell nah.
First day in, you got a honey bun on your pillow. You like, oh, what this mean?
Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. Yeah, if I was him, I would have just took it and boned the fuck out.
Yeah. I actually felt sad for him.
No, y'all got to start standing for something. That's the problem now.
Nah, that's cool. You know who stood on some shit? What's the African dude? I will say Meg Evans. Goddamn, the one who was in prison for fucking like 50 years. Mandela.
Mandela.
He stood on some business. Look
the one that Trump helped.
Look what happened to him. Yeah. Look what they did to him.
Marcus said, I'm gonna stand for something, but I ain't standing for anything that's gonna put me in jail.
It ain't gonna put me in prison.
I'm gonna say, hey, I'm online. I can talk. I can tell my perspective. But when they come to me and say, hey, man,
shut that shit up.
Shut that shit up. You going to jail with Big Tony.
I'm like,
with that honey bun.
Yes, sir.
You can stream in jail too.
Yes, sir.
Who?
I said you can stream in jail too.
Man, ain't nobody go through all that.
Hey, you go
look, Marcus is saying. Well, Marcus is saying all that's fine and dandy. I'm going to jail while you gonna be out while you telling me what I need to do. And you gonna be sitting at home while I'm at. He told me to stand up, so I stood up. Now I got a honey bun every night on the pillow.
I gotta give my commissary.
Yeah,
fuck all that.
No, but in reality though, I don't believe they did anything. Of course, like I said, they were at the top, and I think again, that's the price of being the top guy out there. When you're going against the grain, when you're going against what society is already pushing, the propaganda, patriarchy, the patriarchy is bad, man bad. This is what you get. And you get some guys who stand 10 toes on what they believe in, and they're not going to waver for anybody because they just stand. And plus, when you got that kind of money anyway, you gonna say what you gonna say, and of course you're gonna get some pushback from the government or whoever is running whatever it is that they got going on. So,
I mean, it's proven through all this shit to where if a dude is real successful and some fucking scallywag comes up and blames him for some shit, they gonna say he should have had more knowledge of whatever was going on to not even engage into none of this shit. He should have knew everything. He should have been doing all of this shit, the right shit. Another person who claims to benefit for all this and put this motherfucker in the dirt don't have to do shit. Don't have to count for nothing.
Here's my question though: Is there any picture, video evidence of them doing anything that can incriminate them?
That's the reason why I ain't really saying nothing right now, because I'm gonna wait until they come out with whatever evidence. Because you remember, I forgot what we was following.
Jay-Z?
Was it that?
Jay-Z when the I guess the girl who be coloring the walls, and they try
Yeah,
to
the one that girl that was saying that he raped her and drugged her and all that type of stuff, and came to find out that even her dad was like, none of that stuff happened. She got a history and stuff. So
yeah,
and there was no evidence. But no, I don't think it was that one. Anyway, I'm just waiting to see what they got, because we don't. I think this is the play that I see all the time with this when this similar situation. They're gonna throw a whole bunch of stuff of what he getting charged with, and everybody gonna create their own narratives and stories and stuff with no proof, no nothing. So now it's guilty. Is guilty. He just guilty right off the rip. So it doesn't matter if they don't have any evidence. His image is being destroyed even more. You know what I'm saying? So that's all you got to do. Just like Johnny Depp, he didn't do the shit. Then it come out that she was lying. His career still, you ain't seen him on the screen yet. Just the allegation messed him up.
Screw Johnny Depp. Who was the other one? Was it Jonathan Major?
Jonathan Major
in 4K. Now they had evidence. Well, they didn't have it at first, but then when they got the evidence, they showed him running away from her. And
this nigga was in the Olympics trying to get away from Shorty.
And he still was like almost finna go to jail when he ran from her. So
the other thing there was like I mean, he did say pull up all the video footage. You can see this said girl and other girls just coming freely in and out. She had his brother's credit card. You know, she was able to order food, come and go as she pleased. They were at the house, and they weren't even there the full time that young lady was there. So it's like you really don't know. But the thing is, when you have somebody who is that at that level, there's going to be a bunch of women around. There's tons of women around. So it's like people are making, you know, they were saying things like, you know, well, what do you think, you got all these women, they're probably all having sex. Okay, but that's what people do. Like, they got money. Women want to have sex with people who have money like that. You know, they don't really care.
So my thing is, because Christian in the chat over here talking all this dumbass shit, talking about why did it take them so long to get those pervs? How were they the pervs when y'all the ones buying all these people OnlyFans and stuff? Because half the time when y'all get when y'all talk to these chicks that's actually really in the top 1%, not the ones that they be gassing up to sell their ankles that only making a tank of gas a week, you're talking to dudes. It's dudes that's running them messages and stuff and responding and all that. So they're pretty much a bunch of Andrew Tates on a minuscule scale out there, and they let all this shit go on. So unless these people got a video where they in there raw dogging shorties in the house, I don't see what they did that's wrong. All these people out here want to beat their meat. They put a house together and was like, hey, come stream your little hole on here and get this money. And it was a mutual fucking relationship and symbiosis. They wasn't messing with them people. They was in Miami getting their head on a yacht from people their age that was burnt the fuck out.
Is this stemming from back then, or this is something they are charging them based on something that's
that was an assault from like I forget, like years ago, 15 years ago.
Yeah,
He didn't deny it. I think that's
so then he have like a first wave of women that did the same thing and they got cleared, and now they got some more chicks to do the same.
Well, no,
thing?
I think it's just, well, it's apparently more women saying stuff, but you know, people jump on the bandwagon anyway. But the charges that were in UK were supposedly dropped and cleared, but they made them stay in Romania. So it was like 200 and something, like there was all types of evidence that was like in error. It wasn't correct. So they had to throw it out, but they said they're going to try to get them anyway because they seized all of his assets. So then they would have to give him his money. And so what they do is they prolong until, hoping to get more evidence. So they brought it back to the prosecutor to redo it. And then, and that's probably.
But then they had like proof, like on this, I saw this thing right here before. And then they had like proof that the girls was into that kind of play. Like what is called dominatrix or some shit like that.
Like BDSM.
Yeah, they was into it, they was in character, but nowadays it's like it's recorded, and now it just seemed like he really like a monster and stuff.
We at the verge of World War III. This is my tinfoil. We on the verge of World War III. All these countries need some money for weapons. Everybody out here, the free slaves out here screaming tax the rich. So now all these people's getting extorted so they can get some damn shadow money to play with. And that's all it is.
And this Christian person is saying what's wrong. It's openly available, and it's like one, none of us really know what really happened. So it's like you believe everything in the media. People, this is what people thrive off of. I've seen so many instances where it's like the stuff that's out, it's not even real, and it's like, no, I know this person. It wasn't even something real. It's what people throw out there. So go ahead and believe everything you want on Google.
That's why I was saying I was waiting. Cause I done learned, cause I messed up one time and I just completely believe what I believe, and I was totally wrong.
All I know is y'all done played on Cesar Chavez's head on some stuff that he can't even defend himself. Y'all ain't got nothing that y'all found wrong with Hugh Hefner. Andrew Tate, just a European Hugh Hefner. Let that man go.
Now, if he did do anything with children, like, I'm all for, lock them up, however, I don't know that that's the case, obviously.
Hey, I bet the chicks in the chat, the same ones that was singing that Young Miami song, that scammer shit, all that shit illegal, but they be the first ones talking about just lock somebody up because they doing something illegal.
But this the problem though, Jay. The problem is morality and legality never really truly intersect.
Mm-hmm.
So for us, we can say, oh, it's a kid, but then in some legal code somewhere, they're like, oh no, at this age, they're considered grown. Right. So it's like,
depending on the state too.
Well, yeah, even in America, depending on the state, you can start talking to a shorty from 16. Everybody got this blanket at 18 because that's the majority of the states. But you can start talking to one from 16. But we all know that, hey, at 16, like, damn, let shorty go play with some damn bean babies or something a little bit longer. Like, why you out here?
Yeah, I don't condone any type of, preying on innocence and all that. So, I really don't know. And I'm not trying to defend him. However, I saw a different side. And I think that I had the same mindset. Oh, no, lock him up, get rid of them. Because they did this, because you see something out on social media, you're like, oh my God, that's really what happened. But there's so much more a lot of times to the story. So I think that people need to just shut the F up sometimes.
Well, like I said before, and I've had arguments. I done lost about 9 female friends on Facebook behind this shit because of that case with that little 20-year-old that got shot in the back of the head. When are we going to admit that some of these kids prey on grown people too? Praying is a two-way street. Some of these people are way more advanced for the little numerical figure you put over them, calling it an age. Some of these people are advanced. So what happened to that? And I'm not here to be the judge and jury. Like we said, when more evidence comes out, we'll pick a side then. But at the same time, there are people that willingly consent to things way beyond the parameters of what you think they would consent to them to. You got people in the US of A that was doing drugs, all them people that's messed up from the 80s, that their mama was selling them into stuff at the age of 7, 8, and 9. And by the time they was 13, they was taking their power back and preying on people because they was like, oh, well, it happens to me anyway. I might as well benefit from it. So we need to start throwing these parameters into conversations when we talking instead of just demonizing one side all the time.
Right.
That's all I'm.
I don't see. So you could be. I mean, we've all seen women tell a dude no or fuck no, get the fuck away from me. I don't want to talk to you. Like chicks can be fucking mean. Like, let's be real. Be 100% real. Like I don't think girls have no problem saying no, I don't want to do that, or no, I don't like you, or this shit. But when you get some dude with a shit ton of money and not convincing, just saying, hey, you want to do this, and magically they gotta say yes, and then that's a fucking problem. That's what I don't get. I don't understand how they can change their mind later and say, well, I feel like I was coerced into doing this because he's such a powerful person. Like, we've seen you be mean as fuck to people. If you really didn't want to do it, you did not want to do it.
I I ain't going down that road with you.
See that? But you're saying that money
That's a
controls
little
it, though.
tough. That's a little tough because if money controls it, right? Money does control it. People who are in powerful places and positions can have that effect on you where it could be life or death. I work with a lot of youth.
If it's really life or death, not what you fucking think. If it's really life or death, I'm 100% on you. I'm with you. If a motherfucker says, hey, I can make some shit happen if you don't do this, yeah, that is straight up illegal. You should go to jail for that. But no, if some dude just flaunting his money, he's rich, and he just says, "Hey, you down to do this?" and you say, "Okay," like there's no pushing, there's none of that shit. But then you say, "Man, I really wouldn't have done that before," and then now you're like, "Now this person's a predator." Like that just doesn't make any goddamn sense to me. So why is it his fault that you don't know how to do shit? Like, why is it his fault that you don't know how to say no? But you say no to anybody else. But how is that person's fault? That's the only thing I'm not getting when we get in a situation like this. Even with that P. Diddy shit, most of those motherfuckers volunteered to do it, to do the shit. I don't know. That's just wild to me how people will literally say, "Yep, he's at fault because he was."
Yeah, I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that, but I do. If you're being abusive and things like that, like I think that obviously that's not okay.
Yeah. If you're being abusive and you think just because you got money you can make people do what they want to do, then that's different. But I'm just saying, if it's more like, "Hey, let's do this shit," and then they're like, "All right, cool," you're like, now you change your mind. Like now this person should go to prison. Like I don't get that shit.
I feel like people. This is a thing. People always want to choose a side when anything happens. And people don't give enough grace where it's needed to even figure out what's really going on. So the media or the government and whoever you want to call it, they know that. So they play on that. And the more they play on it, the more they can get people riled up behind anything and harvest that energy. So for me, I can't say, even if there is some kind of evidence that comes out, we will never really know if something is real or something is fake because they do so much stuff behind the scenes anyway. Like, I don't know if y'all watched Scandal before.
Yep.
But
Yes.
Damn if you do, damn if you don't, type stuff.
Screw Scandal, Blacklist.
Listen, Olivia Pope, there's an Olivia Pope in every single presidency. So y'all can lean to, oh yeah, they're guilty because they got charged, and y'all can lean to say, oh no, because they do this to people anyway, and go along with whatever Tate's saying. We don't know these people, so I can't even really just be like, oh no, they aren't, or yes they are. Like, I really cannot even do it. Like, even if they are charged with and go to jail, it could be that they really didn't do it, but somebody has to take the fall for it because there's a bigger picture going on in the background that we don't know about. Just like with whatever his name is, Epstein, he had to take the fall for that. Everybody thinks he's the big guy. He's not. He was never the big guy. Diddy fell, R. Kelly. These are not the big guys. These are the little ones, the little rooks on the
divergence.
Yeah, they're not even the bishops. We will never see the king or the queen.
Because I could really dive into some conspiracy stuff, but we'd have to lock the channel down and put it behind the paywall so it don't. So the
because
I want my phone to work.
Hey, I'm just saying, like it's a couple things in the past couple years that we've seen, even just from the vid till now. Yeah, if you really dive down the rabbit hole, what they told you is not what happened. But I'm not going.
Like the pizza thing. Everybody was
Like
thinking
his
that
freedom,
pizza
so I ain't gonna
stuff
put
back
us
in
on
the
the
day.
list.
That pizza stuff back in the day, people thought that was just on some crazy stuff, but that was a real thing.
People still really don't believe that. People are like, oh, they debunked that. That's not real.
Nah, it's like really out there. Evidence.
All I'm gonna say is shortly after something that happened in Vegas, I was out there on the rooftop of that building, and that didn't add up. There's something that happened in Miami, and if you really know the backstory behind that, it's sad that a lot of people lost their well-being behind one person. I'm gonna just them the only breadcrumbs I'm gonna leave you. You can start looking that shit up. Like, it's a lot of people don't even understand shadow government. Just like this dude Christian in the chat screaming back and forth about evidence. Blah, motherfuckers had evidence on the Central Park 5. They were innocent.
That's what I'm saying.
They
like,
just needed to lock somebody up, and those people took the fall. That's a bigger reason why the black community don't like Trump, because he put money behind making that headline news on the newspaper back then. Because even he was bamboozled into believing that that was the true story. And he was like, okay.
And he even expressed like, that was his fault because that's what they were showing. They were showing evidence. So it's like, okay, I'm gonna go along with the evidence. But now even he knows you can't jump so quickly to say, oh, someone is guilty and somebody needs to be locked behind bars and stuff like that. But I don't know, man. Like the people that will sit there and rally against Trump are the same people that like the people that's actually in these rings with these pedophiles and everything. Like, come on, be for real. Like, just be for real.
Yep, yeah, you're right.
Half of them, their auntie and uncles be grooming them, and they don't be talking about it.
Okay.
Well, they can talk about that. They can talk about everybody else, but they got the same groomers in their family, and they don't. And guess what? They sweep it right up under the rug as if it ain't nothing. Oh yeah, that he just gonna be. They just gonna do what they do. Nah, pimping. The whole family know. Everybody know, but the only one that's going through it is the person who got groomed. And don't nobody want to talk about it, have that conversation. But yeah,
Hughley daughter.
Quick to point the finger at everybody.
Hey, allegedly. Chill out, Mac.
I'm going crazy, bro. Makes no sense to me. But they quit to say anything. No information, no evidence, no nothing. Oh yeah, they guilty because I just don't like them. I don't like the way that they think. I don't like their their propaganda, whatever it is that they're talking about. I just don't like them. So yeah, they're grooming. Like, get out of here, man. You don't even know them.
And you ask them why they don't like them, they can't even really give you a real answer.
Yeah.
I just don't.
And then people want to go hard about the files. Oh, they need to release the files. They need to release the files. First of all, the files have already been sifted through. They've already been checked off and marked off, and this already went through the case. They already know what they need to know about who's actually guilty and who's innocent. They already made a deal on the back end. That's why they can say, oh, we can release the files now, because they already handled that on the back end. So for people to be like, they so dependent on the files, like as if something different is going to happen than what already happened, is crazy work. Like, nobody's finna be revealed anything different than what they already have known. Nobody's getting locked up. None of this stuff is happening. So
honestly, though, people don't want them files for real.
That's the other side.
People don't want to know that they fucking third grade teacher is in them files, and that was their favorite teacher for the last 30 years. Like, people don't want to know how deep the trenches really get.
They don't want to know the system for real. They don't really want to know this for real. And it's like, are y'all for real right now? Like, y'all really trying to riot and scream, release the files and all for what? Y'all barely can even read a first grade reading level. Let's be honest.
They don't even want to accept their own family.
Y'all don't even understand reading comprehension.
But
and y'all want the files.
The one that trips me out the most too is people don't even know how to play things to their benefit. Because Trump got in office, everybody screaming and crying, oh my God, they let a felon run the country. Dumbass, now's the time for you to advocate for yourself that, hey, If a felon can run the country and I got some felonies, let me in that motherfucking job. I'm reformed. If you let Mr. Grab him by the middle part get off in there, which he ain't wrong nowadays because you got titties with baseball bats running around, then you might as well.
Just like that old girl. She in some shit. She said nobody is above the law. You know what I'm saying? We gotta keep.
Sunny Holston.
No, you talking about Allie?
Sunny Holston.
You said who?
Sunny Holston.
Oh, from the.
I thought you was talking about Allie.
Yeah, Sunny Holston.
She said nobody is above the law until this recent stuff that came out.
And Pete, same thing. The same thing with the same individual that's on the same show. Her name got caught up in the Epstein files, but all of a sudden, well, just because your name is on the Epstein files doesn't necessarily mean you did anything. But they were quick to point out Trump being on there. It's like, come on, dog. Now that you found out your name was on there, now you trying to save face. I don't want to hear none of that.
And this is the thing. You don't have to agree with everything that Trump says and does or thinks. You don't have to do that. But let's be honest. This man has been literally the boldest, the bluntest president ever to sit in the damn seat. Let's be real. Y'all want to say how racist he is and all this other stuff, and he just says things. At least you know who he is. Thanks. And I won't even say that he's so racist. I believe there is far more racist people than what this man has shown us.
Man, that man is classist. If you ain't got no money, he don't want to sit around you. If your armpits stink when everybody got cologne,
no matter what color you are.
It's literally about classism. Racism is literally the last on the list for things to do. Let's judge you by your class. That's exactly what it is. It has nothing to do with anything else. If you ain't got money, you ain't got resources, what are we even talking about? Why are you even here?
The funniest thing
is you can't say that to people that can't read because they're not finna go read it. They just want to be told.
Here goes the beautiful conundrum though, Matt. You don't have to know how to read. They got the videos of this man on Oprah and everything from the 80s where
you can watch it.
He said, oh, I don't even really want to run for president like that. Then they were like, oh, well, just give us a scenario. If you did, what would you do? Whoopty whoopty whoop. He done been talked about dropping bombs on Iran and all this other stuff since back then. He hasn't changed. So everybody talking about, oh, he said no new wars. And like, just because you just woke up yesterday and realized we got a 50-year beef running in the trenches, don't mean that it's new.
Right.
No, seriously. And
Bro knew about the shadow stuff back then. He just one of the ones that's like, shit, I already got money. I ain't got to fleece y'all for half my damn term to get some bread. So I'm going to just come in and I'm going to just stand on business out the gate. Yeah. Everybody else got in and got rich off your back first. Then at the last minute, they tried to, throw up their last Steph Curry 3 before they left and act like they did something. Y'all over here glorify Obama and he played in y'all face.
And Biden.
Then y'all was finna go with Kamala and she told you out the gate, I'm not finna do shit for you. Matter of fact, she was trying to get you arrested. That's why she passed that Asian hate crime bill. It was to get your black ass arrested. But hey, like I said, we ain't gonna dive into all that shit. We got more topics tonight.
Listen, I'm like, okay. I'm a chill.
Hey, look, and guess what they gonna say after y'all said all this? They ain't gonna research because now they didn't call you. I don't know if we can say it, but COON.
Oh, coon. Oh yeah.
Oh, y'all coons.
Oh, Sly Fox.
Y'all coons not that. Look at all them coons up there talking. They just ain't. All black folk ain't kinfolk.
Hey, you know me. I'm a hood nigga. I don't care what you call me as long as I still get some hoes.
Oh, Lord.
Call me what you want. Your baby mama still love me.
All black folks ain't kid because if you're not saying what they saying, right? That the stuff that just been told, no research, they just been told it. If you ain't talking, you ain't saying the same stuff, then you a cool.
But the thing is, the reason they call these people racist is that they're not going above and beyond for black people. Black people don't go above and beyond for white people. I don't understand what the fuck. What do they think these people are supposed to be doing? I don't understand.
But the one that they call racist and put the most money in their hands.
It's not even about going above and beyond. It's literally riding the trend wave. As soon as a few people are like, "Oh, this person is racist," then everybody just flocks to that way of thinking. "Oh, they gotta be racist because this person said they're racist." And look what he said. He said the word black people. He said black people. That's racist. It's like, be for real, man. Like, what do you mean? Like, we say black people. Like, it be some simple stuff, and they just be like, "Oh, that's racist." How is this not racist?
In the same breath, be like, "Man, you can't trust none of these white people." We'll say the same shit like that.
Literally.
And be like, "Yo, that's real. That's racist fuck." If I ever heard a white person say, "You can't trust none of these black people," I'm like, "Nah, that might be racist."
As much as we talk about white folks, let's be real. Any conversation that we have, and as soon as we see a white person pass, we be like, "Dang, look at that mayo," or they be like
loud, like fucking loud.
Look at them. They think they just so good, don't they? Oh, they can't dance.
Well, y'all, but the thing about it is, you guys are conflating things. If you can't conflate, say the same thing talking about white people, we have a history of oppression and years of oppression of voting and everything like that. So when we can say we can't trust them, what about what they did to us?
Okay, and as soon as they got butt cheeks out the womb, everybody went over there and kidnapped one and brought them in their house.
But wait, but the crazy part about it is nobody want to talk about what we do to us.
That's the thing they
what
always
about
bring
that
up.
oppression? Like, what nobody wants to talk about our oppression against us. Like,
Like we can't even go. We can't even look around. Like we can't go like in Atlanta. You can't just go to a spot like a big get together or something like that, like a festival or something like that, without looking over your shoulder because somebody that look like us finna fuck it up.
Hey, but this thing though, like you know how much everybody was
they gonna fuck it up.
You know how much everyone was going on about that Nolan thing, that Nolan kid in Mississippi.
Mm-hmm.
When shit happened, it's like, hey, you can't be around a whole bunch of white people. Like, you can't have white friends. You be around white people. And shit will happen. Shit will happen to you. And it's like, bro, like the most times the shit you always hear about black people is they friends fucking sold them out. Or they friends fucking set their ass up to get robbed. They friends set them up to get killed. Like, what the fuck you talking about, man?
That's what I'm saying. It's like literally you hear about this, and then now y'all want to say something like, where are y'all saying all of this when it comes to the streets? Like, this is what y'all stay doing every day 10 times over. What are you talking about?
My problem with that though is people are so blinded that nobody looks across the street. We not doing nothing that damn phenomenal. The white on white crime in the trailer park is way worse than what we got in the hood. They just don't put that shit on the news. Our shit sensationalized because they trying to draw a narrative in the general public's eye. Just like everybody's still hanging on to this, oh, black people is 13%. A fucking weird. We've been taking all the white bitches since 82. Ain't no way we still just 13%. They don't even like y'all men no more over there. They done got some butt cheeks and came over here. So what are we talking about?
They mess with the numbers as well.
Then like, I just seen something earlier. I forgot what state it was that they was forging the numbers in the prison system, and like 30% of their black population in their prison system on paperwork, they identified them as white just to keep like a certain statistical balance on paper. So
that's what I'm saying.
It's full on David Banner looking Negroes in jail, and they got them in there as Tom Hanks.
Listen, our own people sold our people
everybody
to them.
Themselves.
Everybody was switching sides. They was switching codes on everybody. So honestly, it's not a white and black thing. It's not an Asian and black thing. It's a people thing. This is what people do, period. White people can't be mad. They can't cuss at you. They can't do nothing. Why? Because you black and they white. But black people can cuss out other black people. White people can cuss out other white people, and we could laugh at it because, bro, they're not even cussing right. But as soon as it's turned towards black folks, it's a problem, and I don't understand that.
Why
like
they get
pissed off too. Like, what you mean? Like, if they pissed off, they gonna say something. Just like I'm gonna say something if I'm pissed off. It just is what it is. But because they're a different color, it's a problem. That doesn't make any sense.
We're the new white supremacists. Black people are. We're exactly how they acted back then. 100%. Like white people will say shit about Negroes and all this other shit, and if they have a black person say anything about them, shit's going down. And motherfuckers weren't saying shit. I'm saying it's just reversed now. Now they have the same mentality those white people had back then.
I don't think so.
Oh yeah, they definitely do. We just can't hang. We just can't hang nobody. We can't.
Everything.
We can't like actually take over like they did. But the mentality, yeah.
Everything is a constant.
We can beat their ass.
We're just more visually aware now.
What you mean? They can't beat us.
Yeah. These people got way more restraint than we do.
No, it's just we more visually aware now. I just watched a movie the other day of some Afro battalion that was in the South somewhere, and they was trying to be they was in Texas, I think it was. And the little community, they was all racist and stuff, and eventually them black folks got tired and they smoked everything moving in that damn town.
Period.
They was black and they stood on, like, the thing is, they not gonna put these stories out in the mainstream media because they don't want you to find your power. So now they got everybody mentally in a cage saying, oh, black people on black people, blah blah blah. Like, no, go move your happy-go-lucky ass into that trailer park if you want to and see what that white on white crime look like. Go move to the barrio and see what that Mexican on Mexican crime look like. It's a proximity thing. If it's too many of the same people in somewhere and everybody's in the crab in the bucket and self-preservation is the first law of man, eventually the strong gonna have to claw to the top and some weak folks gonna get taken out in the middle. That's just all it is. But
now,
black folks just want to look at black folks and be like, oh my God, we so bad and they so good and blah. Like, does anybody know what the draft rights was?
I don't think that's
good.
Now,
I don't think that's the case, bro.
That is the case, bro.
It's not because we the people who actually know, we know there's a subgroup of black people that we know we don't rock with, but we know most majority of black people are doing good out here. They actually ain't getting in no trouble, but they aren't the ones that's online. They aren't the ones that's going to be highlighted. So we ain't gonna talk about them. We're only gonna talk about the ones that's being highlighted. We already know, just like we talking about the women having these women conversations.
That's every group, though.
But that's what I'm saying. We know this, so there's no reason to even talk about it. We already know this. But every time we have a certain conversation,
if we're talking, when it's black people, they sensationalize it.
No, but this is my point. Even when we're having relationship conversations, right? If we're talking about the black community in itself, we instantly bring up, okay, but what about them over there? Well, we ain't talking about them. We talking about what's going on right here. We know what's going on. Lack of accountability.
So then people need to start talking about them over there and realize that
they don't need to.
It ain't nothing different.
We're the ones who bring them up, just kind of like how you did. We talking about black folks, but you brought up the trailer park. We ain't talking about them. We know they got shit going on over there.
Exactly. But when we keep trying to act, we helping them. We helping them.
We ain't helping nothing. We ain't helping nothing.
I mean, if you're gonna listen, you're gonna listen. If not, then we could just move on to the next topic because we are helping them.
I've been quiet this whole time, and so I've been listening. So therefore,
but I'm trying to tell you, every time something happen, when little Caden over there, little white boy go shoot up the school and he get McDonald's on the way to the jail, motherfuckers act like it's holy grail.
How many
motherfuckers that had some beef in the streets do some shit and they drag it out for 3 months?
How many
white people? The worst thing since fucking
How many white people are actually getting McDonald's just because they went to shot up somebody?
A lot of them actually. If you really dig into it,
name them so I can go look them up.
I can get you that on the back end.
So let me just say this. Let me just say this because you're saying a lot, and I understand where this is coming from, but when it comes to mass shootings compared to violence in the streets, in the hoods, in the ghettos, in the projects, that far outnumbers the mass shootings that they do when they go out to these schools. It literally does not happen as often as you'll hear about these black families getting shot up, these kids getting shot up, these men getting killed. Some of them, it's like those even get overlooked because it's happening way more. That's why we are like saying when we go somewhere, if we know there's gonna be a lot of our people in a specific area, we're like, I don't know if I really want to go because 9 times out of 10, either a fight gonna break out, people gonna be running, somebody gonna start shooting something. Somebody gonna get to arguing, and it's like you can't be around your people in a close proximity for too long. That's like what we kind of like speaking to when it comes to the white folks in the trailer parks and stuff like that. I grew up with them. I have lived a lot of my life around white folks in trailer parks and in the country. I'm from Southern Louisiana, so I'm not really sure if that's just Southern Louisiana how they rock down there, but it's not as violent as what people think it is. It's really not. They really be minding their own damn business. But when you go to other places, like I was saying with the projects, the ghettos, the hoods and stuff like that, something's gonna go down. That, period. And I'm not going to say, oh, it's just because they're black people. We know there's a lot of stuff against our people, period. We know that they don't have the best diet. So they on edge, they constipated, they can't think straight. They got a lot of kids. People don't like each other. For a fact, black women don't really like other black women. They'll click together and be like, hey, sister, hey. As soon as somebody does something they don't like, everything breaks the hell up.
Kick the back end.
Same thing for men. So it's like, it's a lot of other things that's incorporated into why our places look like that and why we act like that when we're close to each other. Other cultures, they don't do that as often as we do. I'm sorry. And it's really, you can just go out and see it yourself. Like I said, I lived this. I've seen white folks get into arguments and they are literally drinking a beer the next hour, laughing and kikiing and carrying on. Nobody is like going and grab a gun and saying, I'm about to kill your ass. Like nobody does that in them homes like talking about. Not as often as you'll see it with our people. And that's really the issue that we need to like address instead of just focusing so much on what they got going on. Because what they got going on is not as bad.
The issue is systematic oppression.
Or just try to downplay it. I mean, the biggest thing is it's not like we said white people are better than us. We know that we're capable of being better. And the thing that's fucked up is that we're not doing it. And it's almost like I say, like these whole conversations is more just like a conversation that you would have like with your father and your mother. Like your mother might blame for shit on somebody else, but your dad's gonna be like, I don't give a fuck what they did. You should have done it. I don't give a fuck what someone else did. So the biggest thing is I want to see our people not be in these fucking sort of situations on the media. I want us to be doing the better shit. And then there, like I said, like there are, believe me, I know there's way more black people doing the right thing than there are the ones that are doing the bad things. But some of the ones that are doing the bad things, they take it to level 10. So shit, I mean, yeah, you gotta call that shit out when you see it.
Yeah. It just is what it is. I mean, we got a lot to work on. It's just when you start focusing on working on it, then we could get somewhere. But all we doing is just being victims, in this mental state. It's not gonna help us with anything at all.
I think what it is like not systematic oppression. I was just playing, but I think right now we have a system within the black community that is tough to address things. It's tough to break habits, especially generational habits, because all you know is what you know. You got people that's been on Section 8 for generations and stuff, and they grew up thinking that's the norm. Where you got people that probably was in Section 8, got out of it, did what they did, being successful. Their kids don't know anything about Section 8. So when they looking at things from a different lens, and they, people that's looking at things from a different lens versus people that is like causing the problems, you can't tell them nothing at all. And they're going to continue to keep on doing what they're doing. So I think that's the issue where every time we have these type of conversations, and I'm not saying this situation specifically, but just like people in the comments and everything, they watching and they totally disagree, and that's fine. But we can't sit here and act like we don't have problems within our community And then when people want to call it out, people get mad, butthurt, and try to explain the reason why they're doing it or the reason why it is the way it is, instead of trying to say, hey, we still need to do better.
Oh, I get what we all saying, and I agree with a lot of what all of y'all saying too. I'm just saying the general media too plays a part in keeping people in that mental cage. Because when you see a dude can't even reach for his fucking wallet in a traffic stop and get smoked, then you see somebody catch 13 bodies and they walk him to the car with a cool conversation, smiling and shit, all based off skin politics. That drives a fucking line too. That is those minuscule things that I'm saying. And if Courtney, if you need fucking cases, I can go pull some up and send them to you later. Because I vividly remember one where there was an old dude that got drunk from whatever, I forgot what state he was in, and he went to an elementary school and was blasting that motherfucking shotgun, even shot the police German Shepherd. And they walked that man in. I mean, you get a dude can't even walk out the store with an Arizona tea and a bag of chips. And his fucking killer out here doing finding tours.
That's my point. I get that. I get that. I'm not saying that it don't happen, but I'm saying at what rate does it happen? But that's what I'm saying.
Well, no, but that's what I'm saying though. If two incidents happen on the same day, and it's
media gonna pull the more messy one
involved.
Yeah,
the darker dude story gonna run for fucking 3 weeks. They story gonna make it through the weekend. So that's where the shit be having people feeling the way, because it's like, damn, Buddy over here tried to rob Circle K with a knife. Y'all emptied the whole department's worth of clips in his ass. Buddy over here had a trench coat on with 9 guns, and y'all gonna tell me that y'all stopped at Burger King for this dude and he got a pack of Newports? That's where people kind of be like, hey, what's really going on?
So
don't get me wrong.
So that's the thing though. Like, the media is going to take and run with the more messy, more, detailed story compared to, something else. I actually never heard of the one that you're talking about. I've heard of the guy that they stopped at Burger King. I've seen that, and I've seen it playing for weeks and weeks and weeks upon weeks on the media that I was watching. But I don't know if anybody has ever heard of the story about the Shreveport man that shot all his 7 kids.
Yep, I heard about that.
Yeah, I think we covered that.
Did y'all?
One survived where they crawled on the roof and they survived or something.
He killed the girlfriend too, right? And the wife.
He didn't kill them. He was going after them. Yeah. But the kids somehow was just all in the house with him. And I think like a nephew or a niece or something like that, and he killed them all. And that was a black man.
I think one of them survived though, right? Because there was one. It might be a different story, because I know there was a story where everybody in the house got laid down, but like 1 or 2 of them survived because they ran up to the attic and like crawled on the roof or something. So he didn't quite fully see. They were injured, but they made it.
This dude was in the military, right?
Yeah, I heard the same thing. It's like 1 or 2 of them survived.
I believe I've heard that one.
Yeah, so that one actually played for 2 weeks. That one was not even, it wasn't hitting, it didn't continue to hit the news for a prolonged period of time. That was the shortest amount of time that I've ever seen any kind of black crime going on TV. Like, normally I would be like, dang, like they keep talking about it. They keep talking about it. That literally got overshadowed by some other junk that happened. I can't even remember what the other stuff was, but it was I don't know. It's some white people did something, and that overshadowed that. And so it's like, I'm not looking at it as they're just trying to push black crime across the media in all cases. I look at it like, what is more messy? What's going to keep people's attention way longer? What's going to keep people's minds wanting to keep watching this? And that's how I see they operate. People weren't even talking about that man anymore after 2 weeks. Nobody was talking about him. and it's like that was a terrible situation.
Yeah, I think like what we're saying, like I feel the same way about when Officer Tatum, when I watch his videos. His shit is more like I'm gonna compare like a black crime, and his thing is, well, what if a white person did this? What if a white person did this? They wouldn't got so much this. They wouldn't have got this. They wouldn't have got this much grace. They wouldn't have got this. A white person is his shit is totally different on the outlook of when he's talking about like shit that happens in the black community and white people. Like, so for me, that shit makes my fucking skin ball, because I'm like, I know what you're doing. You're only doing it for like white validation. You're not doing it to change anything that's what's going on or actually like make anything better. So like that to me is a lot different than what we're saying here. We're saying like, yo, we want our people to be better, and I don't see it being right for us to do certain kind of things that is really, really disrespectful, and then if someone else did it, it's okay. Like I don't roll with that shit. So like that's like I think where we're coming from. At least one.
And I definitely get that. There's no argument on that.
Any final thoughts before we go to the last topic? Well, I mean, next topic.
I'm gonna let the next topic roll.
Ooh, let's go with this. One. Have y'all heard about the Kendra Scott?
Yeah.
About her shooting. I guess he's supposed to be her daughter's boyfriend, and he was hiding up under the bed and things like that.
20-year-old dude under a 13-year-old bed.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, that's the one. That's the one that I was telling you that I fell out with people behind, because don't nobody want to. Matter of fact, let's get into it and then. But yeah, I heard about it.
Hey, what's the story?
Nah, we gonna get into it.
Yeah. No. I just want to say, I just want to fasten your seatbelts, because I said something and you're just like, what? But it get crazy.
Yeah, we gonna let it rock. And then
you wouldn't even think about it. You wouldn't even think it turned out this way.
There you go.
So allegedly,
is it freezing up?
Was that me?
Tell her version of the story. And I don't run around calling people my friends, because with friends like this, you damn sure don't need no motherfucking enemies. But y'all listen to the audio.
I got the phone call. It was from her cousin. They were saying that she had got arrested. At that time, nobody knew exactly what had happened. They just said she got arrested and they needed some bun money. At that point, I had cashed out $1,500. I'm thinking it's just for some DV shit with one of her niggas, which is typical normal shit, right? So then when I got the phone call back, they was like, oh, she didn't unalive the dude, I'm not going to say her daughter's name, because she's still in mine. I'm respect that. She unalived him. Okay, well, the bitch ain't getting the bun. So everybody just held off till we heard more. For what, it wasn't no sneaking in. She knew of their relationship. They had been dating going on 2 years. Okay, he was able to come to the house and do everything. However, she had told him he could no longer come over there because she wanted him to pay her light bill. He didn't have the money. So she told her daughter he cannot come over here no more until that motherfucker give her some money. Okay? She didn't steal her mama credit card. Her mama got him the Uber because she lied like he was finna bring her cash. That's all he had, cash. He wasn't able to cash out, Zelle, none of that. All he had was cash, right? However, that's why he made it there. She told him she was on the way home. He could be there when she's there so she can get the bread. That's why it's 30 minutes apart. It wasn't she was trying to sneak him in and get him there before the mama got home. No, he just arrived literally, because it takes about 15, depending on if you in Cordova, it takes about 30 minutes for you to get back to that side of town. Okay, that's how long it took. She got there. He didn't have the money. That's when he ran. They get into an argument. He ran into her room, shut the door. He got up under the bed. She talking. That's when she got the gun, went in there and get the fuck out of my house, all this and that. He said a few words, turned around and walk out. That's when she did what she did. The reason why they're trying to get her for premeditated murder is because the daughter ended up showing the text messages where she said, if he come back to my house and ain't got my money, I'm going to kill him.
Wow.
Yeah, she
So
going to
it's
jail.
not. Yes, the predator thing.
He should
it can
be in
to be a
jail.
thing. That's an issue. Yes, but however, the mama was condoning the shit that's been going on over
Yes,
here.
the mama
We
need to
can't
be in
say
jail.
nothing to her. We can't say nothing because that ain't our child. We can't do none of that. That ain't our business. However, we could say how that shit is disgusting, but if you allowing it, you are allowing it. She was allowing it because it was making her stay at home to watch the other kids. As far as her having a job and 2-3 jobs, Kiki ain't never held down no job. But she worked at Amazon. Her real name Kendra, but we call her Kiki. She worked odd jobs here and there, but bitch ain't never held down no job for real, for real. Though she wasn't coming from overnight working, she was coming from her dual house to try to get the money for the light bill.
She's a hero though, right? A mom who was allowing a 20-year-old pedophile to lay up with her daughter just as long as he gave her some money. Although I'm not surprised, this is a sad situation. And hopefully they give her life in jail.
All right. So what y'all thought?
Nasty work.
So look, this
is
I had sent this. So all right. I'm gonna go based off allegedly that lady is the friend and say that it is true. I'm gonna go based off that. If this is true, right? I saw a lot of people online, and this is what we were talking about, like when they big up women versus men. I saw a lot of women online saying that that lady was working a job by herself. That grown man was in there, X, Y, and Z. It's the man's fault because there wasn't no men in the house to be there, X, Y, and Z. Then I saw another video, a woman like, y'all men talking about that y'all protecting by that lady protected and provided, and she had a job. So X, Y, and Z, and this, that, and a third. So I got to thinking, I was like, just because you raising somebody you're maintaining somebody doesn't mean you're raising them. And then I thought about it. I was like, if that girl was as hot and all that stuff, like what people were saying, then I'm pretty sure it's coming from the mom. She's learning it from the mom. And from what this lady is talking about, I was absolutely right. Because she said that she was at some dude house and was on the way to the take care of business with the grown dude. But I will say I don't blame the little girl that was that snuck the dude in. And from my understanding, they said the guy he kind of like what is called sped. Like something wrong with him, something off with him. I blame both of the parents on both sides of this situation. Because if you got a 20-year-old that ain't all that right, you're supposed to have some kind of eyes on that dude or know where his whereabouts at. How he gone so long that he hiding up under the bed with a goddamn 13-year-old? First of all, and been there kicking it with her for like 2 months. You know what I'm saying? And he's slow. Like where is that dude parent? And also that mom with the 13-year-old. How are you gone and you understood this your 13-year-old got a whole, was it 13 or 16?
13.
13-year-old having a whole relationship with a 20-year-old. And by the way, the dude, they've been dating for 2 years based on what she's saying. So that means she was 11 and he was what?
18.
18? He was 18 and she was 11.
25 or 20?
20.
They said 20.
Oh, okay. Shit,
so all this going on, and think about what kind of mindset that mom has to let this go on.
It's terrible. I can't, honestly, I'm gonna be so real. I can't even.
That's
this
crazy.
is messing me up, like in my head.
I told you weren't ready for it. I told you.
No, mentally, I'm like, ain't no freaking way, yo. Like this is some dark stuff. And like what we was talking about earlier, like what y'all want files for? We literally got people in the homes. You don't know what's going on behind these closed doors in these homes, and y'all talking about some files. Like, I gotta go. I can't. I got too many kids for this.
When I was in high school, I knew one of my homies was like, he was like 20, and we were like, I think I was like 16. and he was dating this girl that I went to school with who was in a younger grade than me, and her mom knew about it.
Oh my God.
He would go to her house and he would take her to work every night. Like, and her mom knew about it. He was like 20 years old, and she had to be 15 or 14, somewhere around there.
This is terrible. Like,
but it just goes to show that like there's no like proper clearance for people to have kids. It literally just takes the act of sex. And so you got these people who are just not mentally mature. They, you know, their impulse control is not developed. Like, they're not equipped to have children. Like, my background is working in this population. So I work with a lot of youth and young adults who have this, or in foster care, who have had their parents, you know, rape them and things like that. So I see this all the time. So it's not surprising. But it just goes back to people have their own trauma. A lot of times those same parents experience that themselves, or those same people, individuals who usually are perpetrators, they've been perpetrated before a lot of times.
That's wild. Like, I can't. And then people calling her a hero. Why? Because they did not continue to read. They did not do their research.
No, they wanted that. What oftentimes I see, they want to create a hero. They didn't get all the information, and they was like, in all the information that came out, it wasn't that, oh, she was a hardworking mom working 2 jobs and doing this, and this dude snuck up under the bed, and none of that happened. But also, I want to point out that birds of a feather flock together. The friend that was talking ain't about a damn. She ain't shit either. Because you want to know why? She knew this the whole time.
Yep.
Listen.
And they were still friends. But now she trying to disassociate because it's out now.
I'm reporting immediately.
She probably do the same thing with her daughter. But hey, was the lady trying to get off and say that he like snuck in the house to do something to her daughter?
No, none of this was said, bro. It was just what the situation was. It starts at the dude was under her bed. That's where the story starts. And she told him to get out the house. And as he was walking out, she shot him.
That's crazy.
Right? That's it. That was all that out at first. But now
I got the story to where he snuck in and she seen it on the security camera or whatever, and then she came to the crib. And this is why women fell out with me. And one of the women, she was just off the deep end, but that's just her fucking toxic fucking bullshit that she be on. And I don't really give a fuck. I'm a Cancer. We could lose fucking relationships right where they fucking die at. And I don't really give a fuck. I don't beg bitches for no fucking attention. But the thing that pissed me off is you got women out here calling men pedophiles and all. Like, quit putting smut jackets on people just because they know how to fucking logically dissect the situation. The story I had got was the mom had talked to the daughter prior about boys. I ain't even know dude was a boyfriend, none of that. She talked to the shorty about boys. And this is why I was talking about, y'all got to start realizing that some of these little children be predatory too. There was a conversation about boys. Oh, you know, when I'm at work, blah, 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 I don't want no boys running in and out of my house, whoopty, whoopty, whoop. I mean, the majority of us on this panel is black. We done heard them stories growing up. I'm sure our generation, we was latchkey kids. So a lot of us know them stories. Like, I don't give a fuck if it's your best friend. If I'm not home, don't let nobody in my house. Don't answer my phone. Whoop-de-doo. We know the ropes. Then the mother furthermore went to say, hey, if I ever catch any little boys in this house, it's on site. I'm sending them up to the maker. Then it turns out she went to work. Her security camera pinged the notification. She looked at it. She see her daughter letting this boy in through the back door of the crib. He ain't jumped through no window. He ain't kicked the door in. He ain't come through the garage. He got let in. That's where I was coming from. Okay. Once this boy got to the room, you cut the TV on, you see Bluey on, and you know, Powerpuff Girl bed sheets and Hello Kitty notebooks and stuff. You know, as a grown-ass person, you should have been like, okay, this little shorty lied to me. The age that she gave me clearly ain't the age she's at. and he should have left. I ain't know about this whole boyfriend and stuff scenario. I just thought it was, you know, one of them, like you got all these weirdos linking up with people off Roblox and shit nowadays. I just thought, you know, they probably played a game or something. He thought he can get him a little quick coochie. Went over there and it was a kid, and then he still stayed there like a dumbass. This boyfriend thing makes it even nastier work because they said Shorty was 13. If you saying they was in a relationship for two years, Buddy was 18 and she was 11. What the fuck is wrong with you, bro? But to the story that I did know initially, he came over there. So then she clocked out of work and came home with the sole purpose she was gonna stand on business. When I see something on site, I'm gonna send that motherfucker to the upper room. But then when I hear the story, it's like, oh, she got there, they had a conversation, blah, blah, blah. She allowed him to pack all his stuff up and whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. And then once he done walked off the front porch and walking off, then you shoot him in the back of the head. I'm like, damn, bitch. Like, I'm rocking with you. Protect your kids at all costs. I ain't never gonna tell nobody not to do that. However you feel you need to protect your kids, protect your kids. Because if it was my kids, I can't tell you what the fuck I do. Y'all ain't finna hit me with no premeditated. But you waited. When that dude was under that bed, you should have you should have mag dumped his ass through the bed, through the mattress. You done let this man walk off and smoked him in the back of the head. He's no longer a threat, even in combat talk. So all three of them, to me, is wrong because as a grown-ass 20-year-old, why the hell is you over here with this 13-year-old? Little Miss 13, if your mama and stuff done told you already, hey, I don't want boys, that means if the boy is 9 years old and you 13, don't open the door for the motherfucker. Shouldn't nobody be in that house but you? But now we get all this extra story and that. It's a whole different dynamic. But hey, a lot of these toxic women gonna be the toxic women. Like,
I'm gonna tell you.
I don't understand how people hate men so damn much, but then we discredit how a lot of men get set up by a lot of women too. Like, niggas like be this, green too. But I ain't saying this one though. Let's not put no blanket on it. Raw and say this nigga was green. But I'm just saying in a larger scale of scenarios, all three of these motherfuckers is wrong. And mom stood on business, but she should have just did it a little earlier to me.
She ain't stand on business. She was allowing this stuff. She was the coordinator of it because they was paying. He was paying her money for the light bill often. That was
I'm talking about in the situation of the smoking buddy or whatever. Mom's word is still law at the end of the day. I don't know how other people grow up. They grow up atheists and all the other stuff. I grew up in the church. I grew up Christian. Children obey your parents. All right. Children obey your parents is still a large part of upbringing. So once the mom cut it off, you should have adhered to your mom's law and cut it the fuck off. So when she said she was finna send something to the upper room, she gonna send you to your maker, and she came home, she should have did it on site. All that premeditating, oh, I'm gonna change my mind while he walking off into the sunset. This ain't Grand Theft Auto. Like, don't let him walk down the pier, then smoke him and roll the credits. You supposed to roll the credits when you see the motherfucker under the mattress.
No,
that's all I'm saying.
I think you got it. I think you got it back. I think she threatened him, and then he said he was gonna give him the money, right? And that's when she was coming to the crib to get it, but then he ain't have it. So then she kicked him out. Then he ran away from him and got under the bed. Then she told him to leave. So he left. And then when he came out the door, that's when they shot him. So
I'm telling you from the original story that I had.
Oh,
he was coming over.
I'm going based off.
This is new information. But even then, if your daughter was supposed to have no boys at the crib, smoke the man. I'm good about the money.
What I'm saying is it was all good. Until when she came home and he didn't have the money, then she told him to get out. She told her he got to go if they don't got the money. That's what the text was, right? But then they said she did have the money. So then that's when she was coming over from the boy house to her house where the daughter was. And then when she found out he didn't have the money when she got there, she she got the gun. Then he went up under the bed, and then she said, get out. So as he was walking, gather his stuff to get out and everything because he didn't have the money. When he got out the door, that's when she shot.
in the back of the head. Either way it go.
But what I
wanted
would
the
say
money,
this,
you should have smoked the nigga while he was in the house. You let the man walk out the house. You ain't want to deal with the cleanup or whatever. You ain't want blood on your damn Persian rug and shit. So you waited till he was in the grass. Nah, you should have smoked the nigga while he was inside the crib because you had a beef with him being inside the crib. That's all I'm saying.
None of that even. I feel like that's not even relevant.
But what I would say, I agree with you with the whole situation. That's what we like to point out, that there is a good demographic of women like that like to be lied to. They want to create the hero and they want to have a different. They want to live in delusion about something, right? Just like you said, you fell out with people, right? This man, this is a totally different subject, but it correlates because it's the mindset, right? Derek Jackson has 1 million followers to this day, and he built his whole platform talk about men ain't S word and this, that, and the third, and blah blah blah. Couldn't find out he was doing the same thing. You still got women listening to him because they want to be lied to. So the women that you had got into it with, even though you kind of like pointed out, oh, some of this don't sound right, and you trying to be logical about the situation, they just want to go with the narrative that they got in their head, and they want you to believe it too. So that tends to be what happens a lot when they talk when it comes to politics and relationship. They want to be lied to, bro. They want to go in a delusion land about stuff instead of looking at things for like what it really, really is. And just like even me saying like the mom is a mom fault, it's the dude, whoever caregiver or mom or parents, because he's supposed to be slow. It's the parents' fault at the end of the day because he ain't got no.
Yeah, that's the other thing. He's supposed to be slow. So then,
as long as she was getting that money.
Well, if the mom was condoning it.
So would you, if he's mentally challenged or disabled, like what, like how are you holding him? I would say like accountable. Like at what level do you hold him accountable and shoot him still?
I hold him accountable, but I really put it
That's
on
what
like
Max said.
Whoever his caregivers are, because I don't know if he got the parents or whatever. Whoever is in charge of him supposed to have eyes on him because he not all that. He ain't all the way there.
Well,
and my thing is where he's getting the money from to give to another grown person if he not all the way there. So it's just a lot, bro. It's a lot.
Well, some of those people take care of themselves. Some of them they don't have like, you know.
Well, I don't even understand. I don't know exactly the level of his condition.
If he
was,
but
I'm putting the onus on both of the parents of this situation because now we got even more information and we understand for 2 years the mom was condoning this.
Well, if that's the truth, then we know he gets some sort of government assistance like money. So the mom was just trying to take money from him and pretty much pimping her daughter out. That's pretty fucked up.
So she was pimping the daughter out and pimping somebody that ain't all the way there. That's wild work.
And somewhere truth, because this is probably kind of.
And the friend allegedly, all this is allegedly based off the friend.
Ain't none of that shit
and
true.
The friend knew about this the whole time.
He was probably really 16 years old.
Hey. Oh, that motherfucker broke in. Like, I ain't never seen it before in my life. Old girl is trying to get her friend in trouble. It could definitely roll. It could roll that way too.
Sorry, who knows? It's just like there's so many like the dude in the corner. Was it Mr. Raw? I call you. He's like, what? Anybody slow? I didn't hear nothing about that.
There's a lot of additives.
Yeah, I ain't hear about the slow angle, but
I mean, it kind of fit the narrative though. I mean, it kind of fit.
Somebody probably just made that up. I said, "Oh, he's probably slow." Next thing you know, he's slow. Oh,
no,
he had to be slow.
I have to do more research, but somebody went online and found his account, and then they got videos of him and like was seeing that he ain't all the way there. I have to go do the research though. This all alleged. This allegedly.
Somebody said he is 20. I don't know. It's pretty sick though. But yeah, I mean, to think that. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I was just gonna say, well, how did she think? What was gonna be the outcome of this? Did she think like, yo, I'm gonna get off on this because he is he's an adult and she's underage, so he'll just let me go. I don't know, man. I'm pretty sure that's what she thought. She had to.
I mean, that's why you should have aired the mat. My only thing is that's how she felt. She should have just aired it out through the mattress. Because in the back of the head, there's no way you can claim self-defense, no type of shit. And he ain't have nothing on him, like none of that. You did one tap to the head, like, if you was in fear for your life and your daughter's life, it should be fucking bird feathers still floating down from the ceiling till date while we talking now from all them pillowcases and shit that got exploded while that motherfucker was popping off. But yeah, I'm with Mac with the friend not being shit too though, because if you saying that this was a 2-year relationship, their alleged ages right now is 20 and 13. That puts it at 18 and 11. I don't know. That's wild work. I don't give a fuck about slow, fast, intermediate. That makes no fucking sense on no party's angles, especially not being supervised like that. Last time I checked, even with the parental consent, the age is fucking 16 on a general scale across the country. That ain't say that if your parent consent at the age of 9, you can go do some wild out shit. So that's just okay.
Yeah, that'd be crazy.
That's right. Any final thoughts on this?
Because we don't even got the story.
Yeah, for real.
I don't.
Yeah, the way this story evolving, and then this friend coming out talking about, oh, I'm her friend, and she was doing this, and she just need money on the lights. Like, your throat
You're supposed to
stop
be
working.
a mandated reporter when you see something like that.
But here go my thing though. That's a grown ass lady. You got a whole daughter. Your throat stop working.
Maybe the money was for her, the friend.
I know, but still, the mom should have put her esophagus on the line and got with Mr. Todd at the job. It came up off extra cheese from him.
Pretty much.
I ain't promoting degeneracy, but shit, it exists. So if you need the money that bad, why your body part stop working and you gonna sell your daughter like that? Like in the 80s and stuff, when they was doing that shit for survival and for their next hit of crack, it wasn't cool then. I mean, I guess you can't hold down a day job, but shit, go dance.
That's true. That's a fact. Well, listen, man, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe for the algorithm. Make sure y'all hit the bell notification. Let me read these super chats real quick.
Yeah, you right, man. Making money is me, man. 10 years, man, you're gonna have that Benzes. 10 years. Thinking more like 10 days, man. 10 days.
Shout out to Souls of Thought 4387 for the $2. He says supporting my guy. I appreciate you, big dog. And for my girl Mika L for the gift, 2 gem silver star. I appreciate you.
Damn, she make that drink look good.
Well, you wild.
You gonna be single forever,
huh?
I said you're gonna be single forever, huh?
Who?
You.
Single?
Yeah, I'm saying that's like the Bachelor forever.
Nah.
You make that drink look good.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Somebody gotta do it.
I'm sorry.
That's that Bojangles they just built over there.
You lined it up. Like you literally lined it up.
Hey, it be how it be sometimes. Yeah, Bojangles down the street now.
Oh snap! Hey, listen, I might have to pull up over there and Gilbert for a minute.
Yo,
Oh, Bojangles ain't even that good, bro.
Hey.
What do they have?
Bojangles is not good, bro.
It's a chicken spot, like in Popeyes or something like that.
Yeah, I'm gonna try it out this weekend.
Are you going over there this weekend? I wasn't talking about this weekend.
I'm probably
line still wrapped around the building, but
no.
I wonder if they have one near me.
It ain't as bad as Bucky's though.
Hold on, wait, you said you in Jersey?
Yeah.
Do you got real good lighting, or like looks like it's bright outside?
That's what I thought at first.
Oh, no, that's my lamp.
Okay, I was like, God damn.
It actually does. Yeah, that's my lamp.
Got the perfect spot. I damn sure thought it was still bright. I said, I know good and well I ain't tripping.
Daylight. I'm
by an
across
angel
country.
blinds over there.
Yeah.
You know, it's funny. I'll have no curtains. I have no curtains, so like, you know, it's just nice and bright.
Oh hell yeah.
I feel it.
I'm gonna have to go to
Well-
Bojangles. I have to look Bojangles up.
Well, my
Yeah,
good people.
they just got to Arizona.
Ooh.
Bojangles.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna have to hit them on one of these days though. It's
Yeah,
another spot too. It's another Korean spot. I forgot the name of it, man. They're pretty good too.
They
They're
getting
like
another Zaxby's too.
Zaxby's alright. It's alright.
Yeah,
They're
but the
not
one
near
they
me,
got
though.
right now is in Queen Creek, so they getting the one in Gilbert too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit, say, look, I'm gonna have to pull up over and get my wings and things. You know what I mean?
But they only have chicken. They don't have any vegetarian stuff.
Oh yeah, you can't eat it. Nah,
No, they ain't got that.
Oh, a salad. You know what?
Nah, it was more like Southern comfort food.
Yeah, fried chicken.
Well, because on the East Coast they had like fried pork and stuff too, deep fried pork and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Vegan, they got vegan deep fried pork. It's pretty good.
Oh, well, so if it's vegan, I'll eat it.
Yeah, straight up.
Somebody said the blueberry biscuits.
I got the blueberry biscuits.
Okay.
It's the cookie right here.
Bojangles, it's so it's like straight up fucking. I'm surprised motherfuckers don't call that shit racist.
Hey man, you can't be giving. Listen, man, you can't be giving free advertisement, bro. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
fine. They gonna send it back.
Go over there like, hey, listen, let us promote. So go ahead and promote the show.
Watch the way he chews his food.
Hey, I'll do a mukbang.
The way he eat that berry biscuit.
Berry biscuit.
Get your berry biscuit.
Yeah,
But, hey man, tonight was fire, man. We appreciate our guests for popping up tonight. Appreciate Carmaya. We appreciate Miss J for pulling up and showing love with us. How you feel about tonight? How was tonight for you?
That's good. You guys are, you know, nice little crew to hang out with on a random Tuesday.
Random Tuesday. Hey, listen. We chill on Tuesday, but it get crazy on Friday.
Oh, damn! I missed Friday. Sorry, I have a date. I have a date on Friday now.
I'm gonna say she got a date on Friday.
Shit.
Ooh, hit it with that.
Sensational.
Hold on, what was that action you just did? Oh,
Yeah, there you go. Hey.
What kind of date that is, boy?
What do you mean by that?
You said
How much he got on the light bill?
From both sides.
no. I actually have an event to go to.
Oh, come on. Stop that shit.
Is that cheeks clapping?
Yeah.
What kind of woman do you guys think I am?
No, it ain't that. It just
I only have 5 kids. No.
Only.
Please have asked.
You don't need to go on no date.
Stupid.
My kids are grown.
Oh, yeah?
Kids are grown. Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's cool. That's dope.
I'm a grandmom.
Your grandma?
Oh. So what you saying is it all could slide because the tubes is tied.
You know.
She like, yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Swallowed up. Have you ever been swallowed up?
I have. No. All right. What kind of what, is this after hours?
Hey, I guess so. Shit. Buddy finna see what it do for a pork chop.
Wow.
Or
Yeah,
a mushroom chop. I forgot she vegan.
I was about to say you got the wrong thing. Yes,
A
I have 5
mushroom chop.
daughters from 25 to 16 is youngest, and I have 2 granddaughters. So
Oh, nice.
yeah, all girls.
Well, for what it's worth, you still looking good for have all that
Yeah.
going on. So enjoy
Hey.
your date night, cause golly.
Oh, thank you. I ain't dead.
Hey, some people after their second kid, I can't even tell why they still alive.
Damn.
Damn, that was pretty bad.
That was
Pretty harsh.
When I came.
All right, some people fall off. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate the compliment.
Facts.
So yeah, do your thing. I wouldn't have guessed it.
I know I didn't. I damn sure didn't guess that.
How old is everybody on here? Is that allowed to? You guys?
I'm 20.
Oh, it's so cute.
I'm 45, so I'm the oldest one.
I'm 45 this year.
So yeah, we're the same age.
No, I'm 36. I'm 36.
Yeah, I'm in the 30s. 30
Oh,
club.
such a baby.
Hey, listen, y'all ain't that far. Y'all ain't that far ahead now.
I'm almost a whole decade older than you.
That's fine.
almost ain't a decade.
Almost
ain't a decade.
Is that Marcus? I can't really see. When's your birthday?
September.
So is mine. September what?
Shut up.
I'm the 13th.
Oh, the 14th. 14th.
Are you really?
Yeah, macaroni's on the 9th.
We got a match.
That Virgo crew.
Yes. Okay. I'm gonna hurt you. That was actually a perfect lineup for that. That was.
Here we go.
One more question. That's actually fucking hilarious. I actually dated somebody who had the same birthday as you. Whew.
On the fourth. Oh, how was shit? Birthdays, celebrating birthdays had to be wild, huh?
Damn,
those 2 days are popping. A lot of gifts.
Oh, he was crazy.
He was. Hey, shit! Come on.
No, I'm actually serious.
Hey, it's crazy.
Oh, damn. Okay.
Hey, not everybody that's born in September is crazy.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, because you are.
No, I'm not. People say Virgos are crazy, but I'm not crazy.
Yeah,
I'm actually the most chill. Like how you guys see me here, this is how I am in real life.
Ooh.
I bet.
Till you make them mad.
Well, if you make me mad, I mean, I don't really have no rap for you. You know what I mean? So
yeah, I told you.
That's
You
like
don't.
really the cutoff is just like,
Like I'm out.
Miss me after I'm gone, you know? That type of thing.
At least send 5 attachments for the road.
Cut off completely everything.
Nah. You gotta make sure I miss you.
Oh no. Trust me, I've done that.
Send me with a parting gift.
Send me with a parting gift.
It's more like a mic dropper, and then
I mean, one like you blocked. It's fucking straight up going to voicemail.
Cry later.
Straight up. Key don't work. Shit outside the front yard.
Virgos are the quiet storm. Yes. That's funny. What's everybody else's sign? I don't know if you guys believe in that. I just like to know.
I don't, but Pisces though.
Oh, you're emotional. Okay.
Damn, out the gate. Shit.
Right. She is shit, man. Fuck.
I'm messing with you. What about you, Mr.
I'm a Cancer.
Oh, Virgos and Cancers are like this.
Yeah.
Because y'all fire sign.
You don't carry around all those like little like rocks and shit, do you?
No, I don't. I just like
I want to say, she's spiritual.
She got the rocks.
Oh Lord, she got the rocks.
Yeah. And you are vegan.
And
too?
then Matt.
Oh
Mr.
yeah.
Matt.
You do. It's starting to come together. You vegan. You all about the signs, and you got some rocks. I guarantee you.
I don't have no rocks.
Let me sign.
They're called crystals. They're called crystals.
Oh, she got crystals.
No.
Got a shot.
It's funny. Hold on. Wait. Look.
The sage.
Here you go.
There you go.
But no, I promise you, I'm not into like, it's like Mercury retrograde or whatever people would be saying. You gotta wash your hands with cinnamon and salt, and then it's a pink moon.
You not into all that? I love when Mercury and Powerade and Jupiter and Gatorade and shit.
Powerade. Wait, Mr. Mac, what are you? What's your sign? When's your birthday?
Oh, I'm a Capricorn.
Oh yeah,
Capricorn.
I kind of thought that.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, what gave it away?
What made me do that?
I had 2 Capricorn daughters.
Yeah.
I had 2 Capricorns, 2 Geminis, and 1 Scorpio.
So what I do? What I do?
You ain't got no gray hair.
I do have gray hair. It's in here.
Oh, okay. Cause shit, 2 Geminis. I'm surprised you still got paint on the walls.
Right.
What made me come off of as a Capricorn? What you thought?
They're kind of assertive, but like I don't want to say arrogant. You guys could come off that way. I don't think you were arrogant, but you like, you know, you just had that kind of like like a
Yeah.
Matter of fact,
he knew exactly what it is.
well, I'm sorry. I am so sorry that my birthday is September 7th. So
You're a Virgo too? I knew that too. It's like no, man.
no.
I knew that.
I always tell people the wrong one. They be like, "Yeah, I saw it. I could tell."
I knew.
Well, but Virgos and Capricorns get along so well because they have a lot of same similarities.
That's the trick. That's the trick. Anytime they wrong, they always gonna find a way to. Well,
no, I'm just saying. Maybe that's probably why you gave off that. You know,
you quick. Yeah. Hey, you quick with it.
Look, she didn't got what was the show back in the Punk?
Which one?
Is it really September 7th though?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Courtney got it mixed up because he's thinking about the 9th month.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking about.
They say more people are born in September anyway.
I don't know, man. I be meeting a lot of people and ain't nobody got the same birthday as me, boy. I think most people are born in August.
There's 5 people on here and 3 of us are September. So
this the first time this did ever happen to me. Like I ain't gonna
after y'all parents was lying to the other kids about Santa Claus, they got the hunching.
Right, parents are lying. Well, I'm sure nobody really probably asked. Like everybody asking, like, "Oh, when's your birthday?" No, nobody cares about that.
Nope.
I have worked with somebody like she was right across from me, and her birthday was the same year, month, and day.
That's scary.
And she was like, we always were fighting. I was like, I'm the older brother because I was born early. I was born like 3 hours before she was born.
Your parents lied to you. You don't even know what time you were born.
Hey, look.
My mom said I was born on Friday the 13th. I go back.
Wow.
I said,
that's why you so mischievous.
Yeah. They don't.
You think I'm mischievous?
Oh, I could see it in the face.
Especially black parents. They don't jot shit like that down.
Yeah, she lied to me.
Yeah.
She lied because in 1981 that was not September 13th.
Oh, 81, you acting like you was some supreme grand.
Right.
I said I was turning 45 this year.
That's fine.
I mean, you're still in your 30s, you know.
I got some Tiger Bomb for you. We'll be all right.
Taco Bell. I told you I don't eat meat.
No.
Don't you do it.
I don't eat animals.
No, that was a trap. I didn't even know he was gonna lay.
I wasn't even. Yeah, I didn't eat.
Yeah, I don't think that's
animals.
I'm not gonna dunk that alley-oop.
You know that ain't the truth. But
he said Tiger Balm. That's numbing like ointment.
That's like Vicks Vapor Rub, but hey.
Oh, I know Tiger Balm.
She got a date lined up, so you know she mentally preparing for Chinese egg roll.
What up, my dog?
Yeah,
I can't.
Hey, she said
yeah, you guys in the chat, drop your sign. What are you? Let's hear what you guys are.
She a Gemini.
Oh Lord.
Somebody is Gemini.
Watch. She finna mute the camera, go put her damn scarf on, and come back with her tarot cards in a minute. I don't go.
Wait, but I don't. Like I have
call
never
Miss
got.
Cleo looking.
I've never got my hands read. I've never done any of that stuff.
Okay, we got
Capricorns. Okay.
Capricorn. Hey, I feel it.
I'm cracking up.
Capricorns in this joint.
Well, you're gonna have to pull back up. We need to hear how date night went.
Okay.
Yeah, that's facts. You got to.
Well,
you gonna
hopefully,
okay. Look like it's going good already.
We're gonna bet them for you.
You know, I've been single for a little while, so
yeah, we're gonna bet them for you. Don't worry about it.
Let me find out rent paid after Friday.
I hope I do 100 over here. So no, I'm playing. No, it's new. It's new. Yeah. I've been in 2 long relationships, 8 years. I was married, and then 12 years I was engaged.
You was engaged for 12 years?
Well, we were together for 12 years. I was engaged for, I don't know, maybe 7 years into it. Mm-hmm.
Oh shit!
Almost a day.
We not gonna start another topic. Hallelujah! Congrats. Praise be with thee.
Congrats. Congrats. I'm no longer in that relationship. Yes, thank you.
We gonna leave that one alone.
That'll be next time.
Yeah.
All right. Well, it was a pleasure.
After your 5th appearance, we'll get into all that. Just enjoy Friday.
Right.
But all good, my good people. I appreciate y'all for tapping in with us. Again, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe for the algorithm. Make sure y'all go and show love to the next uploaded videos. And if you are rewatching this again, make sure you share this with your family and your friends. And until next time, we'll holla.